Hello there everyone and welcome back. It's time for more 40k nonsense and I think it's time to raise this stake with my colleague in arms, Black Templar.
Yo.
Well, when I say raise the stakes, I mean it stinks in here.
Hey, look, I can't help it if I'm a Nurgle worshipping corpse, okay?
Bringing the primer for said Nurgle corpse goodness too.
Well, here's the thing, right? And a lot of people, 40k players will know this, that Morty is the only Primarch people get to see, ever. You don't see the others, it's usually Morty they see mainly.
Well, you don't want to see any of them, quite frankly, because that means you're going to die. In more ways than one.
I wouldn't be surprised, because he is a gigantic target.
Yeah, we'll see Angron there. He'll just tear you into a million pieces. Gulamon will probably step on you, so long as you're a Xenos or Chaos Worshipper. If you're Imperial Guard, you might live at least.
If you're lucky.
And who knows what the heck Magnus is doing with his horn armor.
Yeah. And before we get any further, guys, I like to give off a little bit of a heads up. Me and Oph here are working on a few secret projects on this tabletop for other like formats, but we're not going to reveal them yet. But they're coming. To say the least. Yes, and this is not just limited to 40k. Oh no! We have other delightful plans, but
guys,
you'll have to wait.
Can I still shoot you with conversion beamer though?
Do you even have that?
I think I have heavy conversion beamers on my land fortress at least.
If it's in the rules, I can't see why not.
Even in the other games is what I was referring to.
No. Not conversion beams, but weaponry of a more, shall we say, a primitive kind.
Aw. Fine, I'll get out the dwarven guns or whatever the heck it is.
Yep. So do look out for that. Also, I want to give out a few ground rules to this game. As many of you can see, we're going to be doing over 2,000 points. Now, if we go beyond like 2 hours, we have decided that we will, depending where we are in the game, we might pause the game and end it as a part 1 and do a part 2 at a later date. So, that being warned.
Gonna make it a little bit awkward when we completely forget what our game plan is for session 2, though.
It can be, but I think we'll be all right. It's just I think this is one of those cases where the problem with 40k with 2 hours, it can drag a long time, and fortunately for us, and especially me, we don't have that luxury due to the fact, well, I live in the UK and you live in Canada with a bit of a time difference.
I'm just gonna say my dwarves decided to take a break and they're drinking too much for the foggy game strategy for the second half of the match.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And Nurgle will have their brain rot.
Well, that is true. So, before we begin proceedings, do you want to reveal your army and what they are packing? Good
I've
sir?
been hinting at it a little bit already. I am bringing the League of Voltann. You are going to be bringing Death Guard, and this is going to be an interesting battle because both of them just recently got at least to more competitive levels thanks to the Day Slate.
Yep.
So, with the rest of my army there, I have 2 characters. Of course, my call is going to be my warlord here. I have an Einherjar champion to kind of represent my other character. I am bringing a full 2 squads of Heartguard or Heartkin warriors there. And I believe with the rules on the Sagittars, I'll be splitting them in groups of 5 to kind of fit them in all the transports behind them. Otherwise, I got 2 small squads of bikes. They are mobile. They have a little trick up their sleeve, which I'll explain once we get started, because they're kind of like my Grey Knights in a vague way. They just have to be on the edge of the map. I have my Thunderkin, 1 full squad, and then another one that's going to be riding my big transport here, the Land Fortress. Since, sadly, I can only carry 3 of these buggers in one of these things.
You would think it would carry more, at least 6. Come on.
They take up 3 slots of 12, and sadly I can't, well, I could take a 4th one, but it's going to cost me like a 6-man squad's worth, so probably not worth it.
Alright.
But they're basically like broadsides for Tau broadsides in comparison, I think. They're heavy, they got heavy weapons on them. And then to finish off, while I already hinted at the land fortress as my transport and heavy guns, I got 2 full squads of Einherjar Half Guards. Both my characters are going to be leading them, and they're both going to be deep striking, I think, for this battle. And I only have 1 enhancement, which is going to be on my Warlord, which basically just ignores modifiers to your nurgly goodness.
Yep. And speaking of which, as my colleague has pointed out, as I get back to here, I am Nurgle. Now, I have a lot of characters to my colleague. First off, my Warlord is Mortarion, Old Morty.
Yeah, you could see him from the other side of the board easily enough with those wings, jeez. And never mind that miasmic aura.
Yeah, and I gotta admit, too, I gotta give a shout out to the guy who made this. What a model. I mean, the miasma, a nice touch.
To say the least there.
I also have a Tallyman, along with 3 5-man Death Guard members each.
These are the regular Space Marines, are they?
Yep, they're regular Space Marines.
Alrighty.
Each of them with a melter gun and a blight launcher, and heavy plague weapons.
Well, stay away from my vehicles then.
And then I have 2 Death Shroud Terminators, each leaded by a Lord of Contagion. Now, each of my heroes have got an ability, but I'll get to that in a minute. Then I have a Plague Burst Crawler, 3 Mythic Blight Haulers, and 2 Blight Drones.
So we got plenty of vehicles roaming around. We got lots of stinky boys on the ground. Surprisingly, no rhinos or transport, considering you guys are slow and lumbering.
Yeah, but that might be a good thing. But this list is actually off a friend of mine from my local games club. Thanks, dude. If you're watching this and you know this army, you know who you are.
So, in other words, you don't deserve any of this credit if you somehow were to win, because I won the last 2 games, so retribution is coming, isn't it?
Well, to be fair, this is most of his army, but I've tweaked it for my own purposes. But anyhow, let me explain each of the people's abilities. First off, we have Tallyman with the Living Plague, which gives his aura ability +3. That includes Nurgle's Gift. So,
because Nurgle like to make a stink of the place, quite literally. Even the objectives that they have will be stinky.
Yep. Now, this Lord of Contagion here has the Droning Aura. Now, for those who are unaware what the Droning Aura is on the Death Guard model, while the enemy within the contagion range of the bearer, each time the unit fails a Battleshock test, roll a d6. On a 2 of 5, the unit suffers 1 mortal wound. On a 6, they suffer d3 mortal wounds.
These are all the enhancements, basically, you have?
No, the other Lord Contagion has one called Deadly Pathogen, which means when he uses that ability, we get it up. He adds one to strength and attack characteristics of the bearer's melee weapon, while the bearer within range of an affected objective will add 2 to strength and attack. So basically, his current attack power at the moment, he would get roughly where's the attack button?
Well, currently he's strength 5 and strength 8 base. It looks like for a Lord of Contagion.
Yeah, actually be strength 5 or strength 8, but instead of he would become strength 6, strength 9, 6 attacks or 11 attacks, depending on what he does.
Fun.
Yep. And that is my army. Also, I have the ability called Nurgle's Gift, which is if you're within range of my contagion range, your toughness goes down by 1.
Oh yeah, but the only exception would be my call that ignores modifiers due to his squad. That's what the enhancement gives me, at least.
Yeah, except for the call, but everyone else, however, is affected.
Except his bodyguard boys. They're safe. But now we just gotta get my points at worth out of them. While they're suffering from constant sickness, dang it.
Well, I am Nurgle, that's my job.
I know, I need nose plugs over here. Good thing they're completely enclosed in power armor.
But yep, that is all. So since I've got the attack objective in, but before we begin, oh, would you clear? Yeah, sorry, English. Would you care to explain the battle format?
Yes, we are. Let's see, we have Crucible Battle this time, which is vaguely similar to our very first game that we did, where we're kind of deploying diagonally from each other. 5 objectives, and our main primary mission rule is going to be, actually, there we go, primary mission. Just tried and true, take objectives for 5 points each. Max of 15. There's nothing fancy about it, we just taking objectives from one another. And Black, of course, is going to be very happily leaving a mark there as he does it. And then for our mission rule, which this is a fun one because we originally drew servo skulls, but I think Black decided to veto that out because playing soccer, trying to chase after servo skulls that move faster than your Nurglings would be kind of humorous to watch. But he kind of vetoed that out, sadly.
Yeah, this was my veto because here's the reason why. Because I'm very slow, I won't be able to catch these things. But Oath's faster than me. Yeah, I know Dwarf's faster than Nurgle. It shouldn't be, but that's where it goes. I wouldn't be able to catch him. He would just stomp me in points. So it's like, yeah, we need to have a fair fight.
Yeah, and to be fair, we also had our primary mission that I also vetoed out was the actual same one that we did in our second game with Grey Knights and Imperial Guard, which was So I decided to veto that out to just make sure there was a display of different variety.
Yep. And our mission rule.
Yeah, mission rule. If so long as we have our starting command center or objective there on a 4+, we get a command point basically every turn of our own turn essentially.
Yep. That is true. Right. Since I won the toss, I got the attack, so that means I have to sit up first.
I guess. I don't even remember what the toss was. For all I know, you could be lying. You're killing Morty right now. Yeah. I think you need to increase the lift on him. It doesn't look like he has any lift at the moment.
I think I've got it in, yep.
Yep, just keep in mind, because I'm not noticing any lift there, so if you need to, up on the top middle there, a little bit on the right, there's a lift height thing for models.
Yep, here we go. Need to rotate you a little bit. Yep, there we go. I'm on the line.
Okay, so I'm going to be deploying opposite of you in that case.
Yep.
Oh, we're doing 1 unit at a time. I saw it there.
No, the way it works now, it's the full army now. In the new rules now, they've said now you've got the attacker has to deploy his full army, then you got to deploy yours.
I don't think that's actually the case because that's how we did in our last 2 games. You put down one model, I put down one of mine. I saw it.
Let's have a look just in case, because I know some of the rules did change because of the new data slate shenanigans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think it might explain it the best.
Yeah, it's explained it to us. Yeah, it is 1 unit still. Thank God. Yeah, but I gotta put Morty down anyway because one, he's too big. I can't exactly, hide him.
Alright, I guess I'll let that be, but just to let you know, both my Einhir Heart Guards are going to be in Deep Strike there, so that doesn't really count towards my deployment, but they are going to be seen back with their characters as a result, so I'm just going to put them there. Yep. Which begs the question, what do I want to deploy?
Well, you're figuring that out. I'll have a read of my factions abilities, because I've never used Death Guard. I fought against enough Death Guard in my bloody career to be sick of them. So this is your first Hakata.
Yep, actually. Yeah, this is going to have my squad. The half of my squad that has the heavy weapons, basically.
Alright, my first unit. Okay, that one was on Morty. I didn't want to do that.
Poor Morty. Plague Marines.
Yep.
Stinky boys are here. Alright, I'm going to send out one of my Pioneers squads out. over on the other side here.
Yeah, no problem.
So basically, I have a searchlight, a roll bar searchlight that basically counteract any stealth that your units may have. And then I have a scanner, pan spectral scanner that just ignores cover on these guys, essentially.
Yeah,
So
but
ignore stealth and cover, essentially.
well, I've got no stealth. I mean, why would Nurgle need stealth? You could smell them a mile away.
It's one of your stratagems that gives stealth. It's more like -1 to hit because you have a pestilent mist cloud.
Yeah. Cloud of flies, I believe it is.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, stealth. It's -1 to range attacks specifically, I think. Might be something else, so don't quite recall. Yeah, where's your next stinky boys going?
The cloud of flight. No, what cloud of flight does is when you choose before you choose, I get to declare a unit, and you have to fire that unit if you could see it. That's what cloud of flight does.
Well, until the end of the phase, your unit has the stealth ability. It says on Cloud of Flies here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one I target basically gets that effect.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, you just -1 to hit to your guys, I believe, is what it is.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy or anything about it. They just decide to hide behind a keyword and expect us to know what that means.
Put the There we go. Next unit in that corner.
More stinky guys. Which begs the question: what do I put next? Because I think I want to bring another Sagittar. I'm just curious. My main warriors here have if I'm remembering. Okay, yeah, they have what's called sticky objectives. So if my Hearth King controlled the objective at the start of my turn, I get to keep it if I move away. I'm just wondering the ruling. Would that actually count if they're in the transport? Do they need to be disembarked? How do you want to rule that?
It would have to be disembarked. He has to be there.
Okay, then.
Because that was FAQ'd as well. The rule stated anything like that, he has to be there.
Alright, that's fine then. And sadly, these dedicated transports need to have troops in them. So, I'll go with that.
Well, to be fair, I mean, your leaders and all that are up in the sky at the moment. They're in their spaceship.
Yep, they're ready to dive bomb you, essentially.
You're not the only one who's going to be pulling that stunt.
Yep. Okay, so does that look like that Sagittar's within my deployment? Since it looks like it's just barely behind, or we're using dice there as kind of the deployment line.
Yeah.
Alright, so long as you're okay with it. I know it's relatively close.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Next up there for Team Nurgle, the third squad of Nurgle warriors. Probably. This will definitely be quite the match, though. We're going to have a lot of heavy armor there. And this would be the first time I use such a heavy amount of vehicles, too. And 10th edition has been all about cranking up the durability and resilience of monstrous creatures and vehicles.
It has, but that's been the downside to the 10th Ed at the moment, because, I mean, we are going to be doing a review of 10th Ed very soon, once we've had a couple more battles, or maybe after this battle, to see what we think of it.
Yeah, because it's definitely mixed things up quite a bit, because the infamous melted guns, which you kind of would perceive as the mobile anti-tank weapon for getting up close, now is not really very good at destroying vehicles, mostly like heavy armor and Terminators primarily, just not actual vehicles.
Yep. Alright, my next unit with the Tallyman.
The tallyman. He's going to be asking for a toll.
I'll put it this way. Okay, put you to there, I'll put you to there, and put you to there. Okay.
Ah, and just every turn you get a chance to get extra command point from him.
Yep, every command, in my command phase only though. That's the only time I could use his ability.
So Nurgle might have a lot of command points here. That's going to be scary. Oh, and yeah, I also do have my Oathbound or Sworn ability there, but I just wonder when do we declare that? Because I can declare 4 targets to kind of get grudge tokens on. I just don't know if I'm supposed to nuke before deployment or after you have everything out.
I think it's after everything's out when you do that. I'm not 100%, mind you, so don't quote me on that.
Yeah, the main reason that would be important, because if it's after deployment, I don't think I could put the grudge tokens on things that are in deep strike, maybe. Is why I'm wondering. I'll look at that rule while you're...
Here we are.
Let's see, it's my turn to deploy, isn't it?
Yeah. Oathbound.
Yeah, it's the main detachment. Oh no, it's the... Yeah, it's the army... Not the army rule, but like the detachment rule. Where you distribute 2 grudge tokens.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this. Yeah, 4 units. Each unit at the start with 2 grudge tokens. Eye of the Ascension. Basically means that you get something out of it if they die.
Yeah, but they automatically get 2 grudge tokens, which buffs my to wound and hit rolls, is why I'm wondering.
Let's see.
I'm just wondering what the limitation is to targeting it, because if I can put on like deep striking units, for example, is what I'm wondering.
Let's have a look. At the start of the battle, select the number of units from your opponent's army depending on the battle size below showing. Okay, so the start of the battle.
Okay, so it was before deployment, so I could basically declare that. I should be declaring that before we set up. Not that would be a big deal, but it is extra info in case you want to hold someone back.
Yep.
But it goes without saying, I want 2 grudge tokens on Mortarion. Let's see. I'll put 2 on both your Death Shroud squads, and then who would be the last one I want? That's a tough one.
Right. No. What it does now is this is what the judgment tokens do now. They've changed it.
Yeah, +1 to wound, +1 to hit. If +1 to hit if there's 1 token, +1 to wound if there's 2. I'm talking about the detachment rule.
I know I'm reading detachment now. They've changed it. It states,
the army. There's the army rule, which buffs, gives me bonuses if there's grudge tokens on you. The detachment rule, which is what I was asking, puts grudge tokens on you at the very start of the battle.
Yep.
Yeah, they're 2 separate things.
Yeah, but it says that if you destroy me at a certain round, you get extra CP.
Yep, but I also put put grudge tokens on 4 units.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I'm aware of. I was just wondering if it had to be used when it was, because basically that means I can't put it on.
It's before the battle, yeah.
Which, that's mainly what I was wondering, because it would mean if I could put them on deep striking units and our units on reserve. That's mainly why I was asking.
I don't know if you can or not. I'm honest. I don't have a clue because I don't know much about Voltann.
Yeah, because it says to put grudge tokens on units in your army list. It says not on the field.
Yeah. So basically, you could do it to anyone. Basically, if it's in my army.
I think so. Anyway, so 2 grudge tokens on Morty, 2 grudge tokens on each of your Death Shroud squads, and then that leaves 1 more, which I think I'm going to put on a Plague Marine. Which one do I want to put it on?
You you're allowed 4, so that's 2. That you use 2 each. That's 4.
It puts 2 grudge tokens on you. I pick 4 targets to put 2 grudge tokens on.
All right.
That's why. And the max is 2, so I can't put any more on the otherwise. I just wish I had the Voltann rules here on hand. I have it on my phone, but I can't really... Don't really have it on a tabletop simulator to showcase it.
Yeah, I mean, they probably will do in... Well, actually, they can't really because they've got to wait for the Voltann Codex to come out, which... You don't know when that's coming out.
Well, to be fair, they did, in the data slate, they did change that ruling there. Before it was only a single model you put 2 grudge tokens on. As a result of that data slate, you're now allowed to put multiples on different units based on how big the battle is. So in this case, with 2,000 points, it's actually 4 units.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm declaring. I'm picking Mortarion, your 2 Death Shrouds, and then I think I'm going to put one on one of your Plague Marines. I just don't know which one. I'm going to put it on the one in the corner here that's next to the edge of the map. I just got to find my dice to actually mark them.
Yep. So, you've put your 4th unit down?
Yep, I have 3 Sagittars out, and I have my Pioneers.
Hmm.
Okay, it took us a while to figure out that ruling, but we got there at least. Oh, and you just put your Plague Burst Crawler, or you're putting it down, rather.
Yep.
Yep, keep in mind, it is indirect, I just don't know the range of it, so you could safely hide behind buildings if you don't mind the penalties for it.
Yeah, my range is 48.
Okay, so let's see what the range is. So 48, assuming you have it roughly behind that building, so you could shoot well to past the middle of the map if it was literally all the way back. So you could basically shoot into my deployment zone if it's behind a building at the very least.
Yep. So I'm gonna put you here.
Yep. Just a question of how comfortable you are exposing it.
Well, actually,
because you have a few options available to you. Do you have it behind cover so it can shoot all battle but have a penalty to hitting and wounding? Or do you have it more up front so maybe you can get more reliable hits with it?
well, wounding's not an issue because I've got the ability called Plague Weapon, which means since this is a Plague Weapon, I reroll failed wounds.
Yep, so long. Yep. There's a lot of rules there. So I actually last week played a combat patrol tournament. There 2 games alas, but was actually playing against the League of Voltann, and apparently he was playing all the rules there for like 1,000 point, 2,000 point games, which was completely different, sadly, to how it is in combat patrol, to my misfortune.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just want to make I'm a little paranoid making sure the ruling is there, essentially, but
yeah,
I'm all good here.
My Plague Buster, it's Plague Mortar is just 48 blast, indirect fire, lethal hits. So don't worry, I'm not that horrible.
Yep, and forcing battle shocks there. And if you had multiple Plague Burst crawlers, you theoretically could force battle shock test on the same unit multiple times, maybe.
Yeah, but not that cruel.
You're Chaos and you're Nurgle, no less.
If I was cruel, I would be bloody Black Legion. But anyhow, I'm going to be
Yep.
I'm going to be hiding here. So, your turn.
My turn. Where do I put stuff? Yeah, let me just check. Rain. Yeah, my Pioneers move 12. I think I'm going to deploy them next. Where do I put them?
How many wounds does those little trucks have anyway? I know the big guy's got about, what, 16, isn't he?
These guys have 9 wounds. I think they're toughness 10 or 9. They're toughness 10. 9 wounds.
10. Yep.
So yeah, they're pretty tough and they have pretty surprisingly good firepower. I hear they're pretty popular, although I don't think I ever seen them on streams or at just yet to know how effective they are.
I've got a friend who uses Voltann, and he told me they're good at getting troops up the board, but they're pretty like rhinos, just a little tougher version of a rhino.
Yeah, they're more expensive to kind of make up for it, but yeah, they have heavier firepower, more expensive, but not very good at transporting, since after all, they can only carry 5 of my Hearthguard in them. The main reason I want to take them is because they can split my basic troops in half, so that way it's less risk for me to try and go and grab maybe the center objectives as an example.
So, out of curiosity, with your Pioneers, you said they're like Grey Knights. Do they warp away when they get shot at? Like,
at the end of the turn, they can they can go into strategic reserve, so long as they're within a battlefield edge.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
So, yeah, they basically can move around like the Grey Knights do.
Bit annoying. But I know they've only got, like, they've got 3 wounds each, so...
Yep, although
at least,
the one with the heavy gun does have 4 wounds, though. That's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, but at least you're not like Grey Knights that just doesn't keep on coming back.
Well, you have to kill them if you want to stop them from coming back. There's the caveat.
Yeah, but what I mean by is you don't die and suddenly reborn kind of shenanigans you did last time.
Yeah, and don't worry, my troops, my actual Hearthguard have a med kit, but it's only a feel no pain in this case as opposed to resurrecting troops.
Yeah, same with me. I've got feel no pains and all that jazz. So, but we'll get to that anyway. So that's your 5th unit down. So it'll be my turn.
Yep. We'll get there soon. I think I only have, basically 2 units left because I'm actually putting the big squad of Thunderkin on reserve as well. I forgot to mention that.
Yep. So here's my little friends.
Ooh, they're an all single squad?
Yep.
Okay, I was going in this assuming they were like individual squads because I know you can get to max of 3 of them, or of each specific unit type. So this will be interesting.
Yeah, but they're very hard to get rid of though. Oh, bloody hell! Trying to be balancing.
Yeah, the dice is in the way. You want me to move the dice for you?
Yeah, please. Please. Thank you. There we go. So I'm on the line with all 3 of these guys.
Yep. Might need to move them back a tiny bit because I think it's their base has to be at least on the line or at least behind it. It looks like the middle of the base is on them.
There we go. It's just get on there, you.
Yeah,
Jeez.
It might be being stubborn, isn't he?
Yeah, no kidding. Anyway, your turn, buddy.
All right. So like I said, I'm putting my big squad of Thunderkin, which are essentially Tau broadsides in comparison, in reserve. Now that just leaves 1 Sagittar and my land fortress left for deployment.
And your other Thunder Guns guys.
Oh, they're going to be in the land fortress. That's why.
Yeah. No, I mean the 6 you still got out there.
Yeah, they're going in reserve. They're not deep. They don't have deep strike, but they're going to be coming in from reserve, I think.
All right.
So they won't be able to come in until turn 2, and they'll be coming from the side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't really have a lot of space to hide behind anymore, unfortunately.
Nope.
Now, where do I put you? Actually, I'll put it right here behind. Get some cover at least, because the Hecaton shells still fit there. And I need little markers to represent which guys are on which transport. I haven't been doing that very well.
And I'll put my last 2, which is the Blight drones. I mean, you could tell my other 2 are going in deep strike as well, so...
Yep, your Death Shrouds.
Kind of makes sense. All right, let's get these dice out of the way.
Yep, let me get my Hecaton there. I was going to put it behind this building, so you're all set.
Yep, let's get these dice put away, because they're not needed anymore.
Indeed. They're just a bit of an eyesore.
Oh, they're done with their job. And we also learned, guys, about the dice, how we can make it quicker, so we did do some work.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, we did talk a little bit about zooming in on those cards for you too. Since I don't know if you were actually doing that before, so I don't know. Do you remember what hotkey you set them to?
Yep.
Because that'll make it a lot easier for you to actually read the rules and abilities for you.
Yeah, I've set it on K, so good. So now we decide who gets to roll first. So pick a dice, roll, and let's get to business.
All right, that one's mine. Let's see what we get. I think I want you to go first. And no, I don't want a 6.
Well, you're going first.
Boo.
You're going to have to come out and face the music.
Fine. I guess I have no choice then. And I take it we're using the windows as we're doing true line of sight here, so if we could see through the windows, or are we going to assume all the windows are basically closed?
We'll go with true line of sight. If in the window, if I could see through a window, you can shoot me, but the same, I could shoot you back.
All right, fair enough. That's all I want to know there.
Okay.
Although it's unfortunate my 5 objective there kind of has this terrain, or the circle piece kind of hidden, but I am going to start this.
Well, you know he's there, so...
Yep. Mainly for the purposes of disembarking, since I don't have my call out, so we do get a command point to start this battle, but I don't think I have anything besides my call for the command phase.
Yep. But before we do anything, aren't you forgetting something?
No, let's see. I already declared who my grudges were going to be put on.
No. The objectives.
Oh,
Secondary.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about that. Silly me. 'Cause I just want to murder you.
I know, but hold your horse. But protocol first.
Alright, let's see. We have area denial there. I just want to make sure these are ones that'll actually let me do on the first turn. Are wholly within 6 inches of the battlefield, the center of the battlefield, and there are no enemy units. Well, that would actually be easy for me to do with my... That's theoretically achievable, and what is this? Deploy teleport homers. In your shooting phase, I could forfeit shooting for a squad, and they could put down a teleport homer. Well, this is convenient for me. Sadly, I won't be able to do your deployment zone, but I can do both in one spell swoop, I think.
Yep, but you also got one more thing you do. Your supply thing kicks in. Roll a dice, do you get an extra CP?
Oh yeah, our special rule there. Thank you, because I technically do own that at the end of my command phase, and I think we do the roll at the end to make sure we have it. 4+. Nope, not this time. Alright. So first thing I'm going to do...
Well, as I said, protocol first.
Yeah, it's easy to kind of forget about that, especially with armies we're not familiar with. But yeah.
True. I mean, if you said Knights or Black Templars, that's in my house, but in your case, it's Eldari.
Well, I only just recently got back in 10th edition too, so it makes it a little bit trickier. So my main intent here is to try and secure the objective. I just may not... Again, I don't know where the actual terrain is, so I do have one directly in front of my Sagittar, which...
Yeah, you're in the 3 inches. You're in. You don't worry about that. You're in.
Yeah, it's just the aura is invisible, so it makes it a little tricky. So they're going to disembark. And I don't think I'm going to disembark until after I move my Sagittars. So let's see. I have... How much can my Sagittars move? 12 inches. Wow. They're speedy.
It's speedy, yeah. But I think I recall you have to disembark...
No,
after?
I can, yeah, with 10th edition, in 9th edition, you can have to disembark before moving, unless you had a special rule. Now I can disembark after moving. They just can't charge. And they can still shoot so long, yeah, they can still shoot normally there. It's just, if I advance, I don't think I could disembark when I advance. So yeah, the Sagittar won't be able to get on the point probably because I have to go around the building, but I can disembark on the point for my secondary. If you're, because, yeah. It looks like I'm in reach there. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. Actually, yeah, let me put the 12-inch rule there if you want to have your little pointer there to kind of indicate where my Sagittar can go.
Yeah, sure, give me a sec.
Because that's the only unfortunate thing. Can't leave a marker down while also having a ruler out.
Yeah, 10.9, you leave a little bit more there.
Yeah, but remember, I do have to go around the building too, so I think that affects it. At the very least, the wheel might get on it, but it's not a big deal because the Hearthkin are going to get out, and they can very easily get on the point.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'm not too concerned about that. It's just accounting for the fact I do have to go around the building still, because these are not infantry that can probably go through them.
Well, to be honest, I think this game might be quicker than we think because you don't have many big units. The only big problem we're going to have is when everything deep strikes in. That's when hell's going to break.
Indeed. And now, let me see. I'm not familiar with these bikes. I would have to get pretty close if I actually want to shoot them, which might not be doable. What's the range on them?
I think they're range 24, I believe.
Yeah, 24 for their main gun and the heavy weapon, yeah. So it's just a question if I want to risk them getting
the heavy
murdered.
Gun is your the Cyclone rotor, is that right?
I have a heavy las rotary gun, and then I have some Reaper autocannon or Magna Coil autocannons on all of them.
All right.
So yeah, this is gonna be tricky. I'm probably actually gonna. Oh, and they had scout move too. Ooh, I didn't consider that. Would you allow me to do a scout move since I went first? Because that actually would affect if I want to get aggressive or not.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm probably not gonna do it for the other ones so much. Oh yeah, I actually get to see the ruler when I actually move them, so maybe that's not as big of an issue as I made out. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep these pioneers back, because I don't want them to immediately die to Mortarion, if possible.
Who's going to die to Morty?
Everyone's gonna die to Morty. Okay, now I have 12 inches of movement. They're probably still gonna die horribly, but at least they can get really close there and at least a little bit of cover. Alright, so moving there. Keeping those pioneers back, maybe. Yeah, this Sagittar is gonna... What's the range on this Sagittar guns? I don't think it can actually shoot anything. Nope, only 36 inches.
Wow, you think that would be... You would think that would be a bit further.
What's even funnier is the heavy bolter that shoots 36 inches. My big turret gun is only 24.
You would think that would be at least 36 at minimum.
At least, huh?
But hey.
Alright, so that's about... Actually, I want to make sure I can see them to shoot your... Ideally, I want to make sure I can see your dang Plague Guard, because I do get bonuses if I happen to kill them earlier, because they do have my grudge tokens. And hopefully get cover. Do I have the range, though? Again, 24 inches, probably not.
Nope.
I do have the 36 inches, but that's just for my bulk cannons, though. So the heavy weapon's not going to take part. And sadly, this Sagittar might be left a little bit exposed. I'm not going to get behind the building as much as I want. That's about 2 inches there, and that gives me maybe 8-ish inches here. Kind of tricky. I should have probably dropped it and then moved it, actually, for fair measurement, so... That was about 2 inches. And then I can get to 10 inches there.
Yep, you're on 10. Flat 10.
Flat 10. Probably not going to try for the objective yet. Do I disembark or not? Probably. Let's see, what's the toughness of those bloat drones there? That might decide, because these are the ones that have heavy weapons on
them. They are toughness 9.
Okay, toughness 9, so my missile launcher could do that. What about the plasma beamer? Ugh. No, that's not... Is that... Yeah, the plasma beamer, that's strength 8, so I could do damage. It's just a matter if I want them to tank, or leave them in there to get tank shots.
Also, a little thing to note, guys. Some of these cards here are actually out of date now because they changed some of their texts and their stats. So some of these cards are out of date, so we're using the 40k app to keep a track on some of these rules, because some of the cards are a little out of date.
Some of them mostly, but a lot of them have just been points adjustments, which thankfully isn't even present on most of these cards anyway. So
yeah, that's the good thing.
Yeah, I think for Death Guard and League of Voltann, they just made them more accessible. And your army rule, or your detachment rule rather, is actually more potent than it was. The same with my Voltann, as hinted at with the 4 grudge tokens now.
Yeah, mine is the my Death Guard has the... I got Nurgle's Gift, and I also... Let's check my army detachment rule, because this is Death Guard.
That was 2.5, that was 4.
Yeah, we have a thing called Plague Company, which is called Spread the Sickness. Charming.
Now, time for the big fun. Let's see what we could shoot at here with the...
Oh, hold on.
Oh, say what?
Well, I've got to read you one of my detachments, which is Skull Screamer Blight. With freaking name, I can't pronounce it. So, on enemy units within the containment range, which you're not, worsen the ballistic skill. So basically, you're not in my containment range yet, but once you are, which at the moment it's 3 inches.
Yep.
Your weapon skill ballistic skill gets weaker.
Actually, yeah, I think you get to pick at the start of battle which modifier you want. I just can't remember what they all are.
Yeah, that's the one I'm taking.
Just reduce my ballistic skill, essentially, was it?
Ballistic and weapon skill.
Alright, so I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yep. But however, remember, at the moment it's 3 inches, then next turn it'll be 6, then the turn after that it'll be 9. So each turn it gets stronger. For obvious reasons.
Surprisingly, I'm going to have to get a lot closer if I want to hit with this conversion beamer. So that was about 2 inches there.
Personally, I would just stay put and wait till the next turn and come out and then blast the living crap out of me.
Probably there, but I do want to shoot something, because who knows how fast Morty can move.
He's not that quick.
He's got wings, for crying out loud. He should be faster than my bikes, you would think.
Oh, he's slower?
Well, that's a crime against Nurgle, isn't it?
He always moving 10.
Alright, I think that is everything moved. I'm going to keep the bikes back along that border edge. Yeah, Fortress hopefully can do some shots. And we're ready to begin shooting, I guess.
Yep.
So first up, we're going to start with the Sagittaro. I think it only can shoot with his bulk cans, because sadly the big gun's out of range. So 36 inches, and it's twin length version. It's not actually 2 of them. So twin bulk cans, so 3 shots total. Sustain hits 1. So let's try out this new rule features. Let's actually delete dice, because that's going to grab all of them when we don't want them.
Yep.
And I am shooting us up with 2 grudge tokens, so that's +1 to hit and +1 to wound, at least currently. Yep. And so I'm hitting on 3s because of that modifier. Sustain hits.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 miss, and I do get sustain hit 1, so 2 hits there.
Yep. Strength 5, toughness 5.
I think it's strength 6 for my guns. Let me double check. Yeah, strength 6, AP 1. So on 3s. Yep. Well, actually I get +1 to wounds, so actually 2s. Due to the grudge. Okay, so 1 wound, AP 1.
Yep, and it's a 4+ save.
2 damage, so it might kill one of them unless you have a trick up your sleeve.
I don't think so. I mean, that's the one thing they did with the Nurgle. They took away their feel no pain.
Yep, we'll have to see how that comes back there. Up, and you pass it with flying colors.
Surprisingly.
Yep, sadly I don't actually. Let me check this Hearthguard squad. That's on my point. I seriously doubt they have a 48-inch range weapon, but I just want to check.
No,
absolutely
not.
Yeah, they did have some heavy weaponry. I just want to double check. They only got 24 max. But
yeah, they've got the rail gun. That's what they've got.
Yep, I do have the Pioneers though. So let's see. One of them has the rotary autocan, so I might as well shoot. Actually, that's 1 damage. I might save that for last. Because of the weird you having 2 wounds, so magnet coil autocan first. All 3 of them have that, so 9 shots.
Yep.
And then again, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And actually, I don't think they have sustain or anything. I'm just looking at that now.
Nope.
Nope, no sustain or
So 2 missed. You do remember we've got the thing to
bad habit there.
Yeah.
If this was like our Grey Knights and your Pure Guard, that would definitely be useful though. We just probably would forget about it. And what's your toughness there? 5s, was it?
5. Yeah.
Strength 7, so wounding again on 2s thanks to my grudge token.
Yep. 2 failed.
Alright, so 5 and AP 1.
Pause. How much damage is 1 each?
2 damage. That's why I shot with them first.
Okay, so 2 dead.
Alright, 3 left. Sadly, I might live there. But let's see.
Yep.
I have bolt shotgun and bulk shotgun. I can't fire a revolver because that's a pistol. So 2 shots each, so 6. Again, 3s, and then I think they're only strength 4? Or they're strength 5. Ooh.
2 missed.
Or
4 missed. Ooh, that was rough.
So yeah, they're strength 4 or 5. They're strength 5, so 4s +1 for the grudge. So 3s. Nope. Nothing there. And now the rotary cannon there. So 6 shots. Again, hitting on 3s. I think it's strength 6 there. Let me just double check while they're rolling. Yep, strength 6 there.
So it'll be 2s. This is why a lot of people have complained about the Voltann's grudges as of late. I know, I can see why.
Well, they were kind of ridiculous before there. Okay,
Ooh,
so
Jesus.
I got 3 of them at least. AP 1, but only 1 damage this time.
What the second that? Hey,
Yeah, there was
1 wound. Oh,
1 wound.
did that
so
just freeze?
It did briefly, but it did roll at least.
Yep.
Alright, so my Heartguard Warrior on the center point are going to deploy Teleport Homer, so they're not going to shoot anything, but the Sagittar is probably going to commit Kamikaze there. Or at least it's going to die, let's be honest. So what the heck do I shoot at? What can I actually see? Because there is a window there. I could definitely see Morty, because windows are on him, but I don't think I could see the... Actually, I could see a bloat drones if I wanted to.
Yeah, but I've got cover, so...
Yeah, what on earth would I shoot at there? Because, of course, you can regenerate wounds, so that's the trick with that.
Yeah.
So I want to at least shoot something I know I can kill. And how many wounds are on your Blight Haulers?
Blight Haulers... They are toughness 9. They have 10 wounds.
Oh, geez. For each one of them. Their tiny little things are resilient.
Oh, yeah. They're resilient buggers.
Okay, I think I'm going to shoot your guard... I think I'm going to shoot your Plague Marines that are on the point in that case, because again, I want to kill something and not have you just regenerate all the damage I do. So what are the stats? Bolt cannon, 6 shot... Well, 3 shots, of course, twin linked. I kind of forgot about that with the last one I shot. But yeah, 3's to hit.
This is against me, old guys.
The ones on... Yeah, your Plague Marines, they're on the point.
Oh.
So yeah, all of them hit, and then 2's to wound, and I do get to reroll 1s here, due to twin link.
Are they strength 7 like?
They're strength 6 plus... Oh no, they don't have grudges. Good point.
No, they don't. They don't. So
I think there was actually 1-3 in there to take out, but yeah. So I'll just... Actually, I'll re-roll them just for fairness sake, because I know one of them probably was a 3.
Yeah.
So in that case, just 3s.
Yep.
Okay, so 4 hit, AP 1, I believe.
Yep.
And it's 2 damage if you fail it. Very
One
nice.
died.
Took that blow really well. And now is for the big gun, which is the High-Las Beam Cannon. 2 shots. No, I gotta remember, no grudges.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm just realizing the Sagittars also had 6-inch scout. Not that it really matters. I managed to at least do the play I wanted to do with the middle objective.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the interesting thing. 2 shots, but they do have sustain hits. Sustain hits D3 at that. So if I get 6s, that's D3 additional hits. Oh my god.
Come on.
Well,
oh god. I'm gonna get looked out the table here.
Well, this is the one on your objective at least, so this is to determine how many extra hits. What the heck? Okay, I'm starting to scare me a bit. I got 6 additional hits there.
That's 9 dice there, so...
Okay, thank you.
1.
Alright, so 4s... Oh, well, they were already hit, so... And I think it's strength 12, so straight up 2's to wound, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't I shoot this at Morty? Strength 12, as I said.
Christ.
Alright,
AP?
so... Let's see. Where are you? AP 3.
6 up. Damage?
D6, so there's a chance each one might survive.
So 1 survived, but... Yeah, 1... Didn't want to roll, thank you. Only 1 got through. The rest... These are ones that got through.
Oh, only 1 died, you said? Well, on 6... Or,
only 1...
Oh, only 1 survived is what you mean, okay.
Yeah.
So that's enough to kill the entire squad. I was shooting the ones on the objective. I feel bad.
That is... Where did that came from his cannon?
That came from his High-Las cannon on top.
That is just broken.
Well, be glad I didn't shoot at Morty there. I'm starting to think maybe I should have. I just didn't want to because you're going to regenerate health. So, now that we realize that, let's do it again, shall we? Because I got this one here also to shoot at. Do I shoot at Morty, though? Or... Because, again, you can regenerate health. It seems kind of foolish, especially if you haven't cover. And
Yep.
And this bloat drone is exposed, so would you have cover if this thing were to shoot at the bloat drone? Because one of them is clearly visible. I just don't know how the ruling for cover works.
It works only if one is exposed on his own, you could still shoot him cleanly. It's the other one you would have to do something on him.
Yeah, dang it. I really do need to spend time to focus on the ruling there. I don't know if you would have cover here or not. So let's do that again. This is with the bolt cannon. So 3s, or no, 4s, because no grudge.
On the bloat drone.
Actually, yeah, Morty, with that said, Morty does have the grudge token, so I'm going to shoot Morty with everything there. So 3s, oh, this is the bolt cannon, so don't worry. But all of them do hit. And these are only strength 6 versus tough 12, was it?
Morty, he is toughness 12, yep.
Okay,
so you need 5s.
Yeah, 5,
well, you
6.
need 6, but you get 5s because of the grudge.
Yep. It's 5s. Only 1 there, AP 1.
Yep, which would have been a 1 I would survive because I'm in cover, so I negate that, so it's just straight up 2+ save.
Yep, because I don't think it's possible to get a 1-up save.
Yep, he's okay. He's not very happy at you. He's calling you a bully.
Yep, and now time for our beamer cannons. Although, let's see if lightning strikes twice here. 6s, or 3s rather. Okay, I got 1 at least, so that's these 3 extra hits because of the conversion beamer.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, 4 of them.
Alright, and this is strength 12, so 4s and then +1 for the grudge. So 3s. Okay, only 1 sadly. Yep. And that's AP 3, so your involve might probably take effect here.
Yep. Be well, -1 because of the cover, so it'll be 3+.
Alright then.
I'm fine. Now you've angered him.
Well, that's what it's supposed to do. And not in range there of any 24-inch guns. Do I have any 36-inch on this?
I think you do, actually. I think you got your big cannon on the top, I think.
Yeah, but that's
the twin bolt cannons, that's it.
Twin bolt cannons can shoot, but not the conversion beamer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so... And it has 2... It should have 2... I'm pretty certain it has 2 bolt cannons on there, right? From what I recall, looking at the stat sheet. So this should be 6 on there. Actually, let me just double check. It doesn't want... Actually, can I flip this over and it'll tell me war gear?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
It has 2 twin bolt cannons. Okay, that's what I want to make sure on. So that should be 6 shots then. Alright. And of course, grudges. We're going to shoot at Mortarian there, so 3s.
You missed.
No sustain, and then 5, sadly.
Yep.
Okay,
1.
Just 1. AP 1.
2+, because I'm still in cover. Okay.
Alright, so I think everything shot that could shot. The Pioneers can't really see anything, because that's assault wall. Fortress shot. I have 1 Sagittar kind of hit in. Can't even shoot anything, probably. No, not even 36 inches. So I think that's my first turn done.
Yep. Any snaggers before I start my turn?
Besides the teleport homer and tallying the points. So let's see. I deployed 1 in center, so... Yeah, center of the battlefield, so I get 3 points for that. And then, what's the R1? If at the end of your turn there were 1 or more enemies... Yeah, there's no enemy units within 6 inches of the center, so how many victory points I believe I get 5 victory points for that.
That's kind of bullcrap. That should be at least a second battle round thing instead of a first round, you know what I mean?
It doesn't say it, that's all I know. I know there are a couple like that.
Oh, yeah.
So I get 5 there. So I start off strong with 8 and 2 secondary objectives done. So definitely a lucky draw to say the least. But it might
So
cost me since it does leave me out in the open.
Yep. So it's my turn?
Your turn 1, we get an extra command point there. And you have your other features.
Yep. So first, well, I don't get the one from the supply line because you killed the unit that was there.
Yes.
But the Tallyman, however, he's a different case.
Yep, so you need to roll above a 7, I think? Or is it? Oh, 7 plus, actually, so...
Yeah, 7 plus out of 2 dice, yeah.
Yep, so feel free to roll that.
I
And
do.
yep, you got it exactly, so that's 1 extra command point for you. Now, on top of 1 more for the start of your turn.
Yep,
So you
that's
should be
2
at
I've got.
3. No, you got 1 for my turn as well as your turn.
Yep. So 3, so I'm motoring.
You're doing good. You're going to have a lot of command points.
Alright, time to get moving.
How would you like to move? Because I kind of made myself, left myself kind of exposed here.
Yep. So Morty can go... Oh, bloody hell.
Yep, he's being stubborn, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do we want to try... Actually, yeah, can we just move to... Yeah, raise the lift height, maybe.
Yeah. How do you do
Actually,
that?
where are you trying to move him, anyway?
to
Just on the point?
the first one. Yep.
Alright, so I basically just gone around, so let's see.
Yep.
Is it
10
12
inches
inches?
of God. No, 10.
Okay.
So it'll be there.
I know there's some weird ruling with moving over terrain and all that with flying creatures, but we'll just keep it simple.
Yeah, but Jesus whip, that's annoying to sort out.
Yeah, something weird with the model there. We were praising him in everything for the looks, and apparently he gets caught on everything.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but nothing I could do.
Hi, Morty. Can you go away, please? You stink. Alright, so what's next?
Right, these guys. I wanted the ruler, for heaven's sakes.
Oh, yeah, it's the tab. F2 is the hotkey for getting the ruler.
Yep. And they go 10. Can you mark it here, please, where my ruler is? Thank you.
There you are. It'll also show the ruler when you move them, too, which will help a little bit, I just realized.
Yeah.
Unless it bugs out like it did with mine and me and Gladiator there before, which I don't know what triggered that.
I have no idea.
Oh, I don't see the ruler, actually, when you just moved them, so that's weird.
That's weird.
Because I don't know if you see here, but I get the ruler when I move my units.
Yeah, I see them, but mine didn't. That's weird.
Yeah, that's something we're going to have to figure out as we continue on with the series then, because that would make life a lot easier, just having the ruler track it.
Agreed. And now,
Nope. So my bikes are going to get wrecked. Everything might get wrecked.
in 5.
And also, I think you can choose an aura buff for Morty as well. I think you can choose from one of 3.
Yeah, the one I've chosen is what's it called? This one, it's where are you, Morty?
Yeah, let's see. He's got miasma, pestilence, disease influence, and toxic presence. So whichever one you want for this turn.
Yep.
So anyone within 6 inches can reroll wounds of 1, or you can
I'm gonna
extend the
I'm gonna extend contagions.
All right. So this is for units, I think, and not for the objectives themselves, sadly. But
No. Yep. So basically, they're now added 3. If he's win 12 of him, they're added 3 to contagions. So basically, they're now range of 6 for their contagion shenanigans.
Yep. So long as they're within 12, which
Yep.
they are, just barely.
Yep. So gotta get me. You said they were toughness 10. These little trucks, aren't it?
9 wounds, toughness 10.
Mm-hmm. Just checking.
And I do have a lot of tricks here too. basically I could do return fire if any of your units shoot at me, so that's something to keep in mind. I do have that armor of contempt -1 to your AP, or anyone you focus fire on, so keep that in mind.
Which doesn't bother me because, like I've said, I'm a plague weapon. We don't have much AP, so...
Yep, and what else do I have that's worth noting there for your turn? I think the big one is that I can shoot back after you shoot me. I'm just trying to find it here. It's 2 command points, mind you, but if you shoot me and not kill it, I think, I can just shoot you back with that unit.
And these guys...
Oh, they have to have a judgment token, never mind, so... Oh boy, next turn might be fun. Assuming I don't die horribly.
Time for shooting. So we're going to start with the Blight. The Blight haulers. They're going against the bikes.
Okay, so I think they're not considered... Yeah, they are not considered vehicles. They are mounted, so keep that in mind with your special rule, I think.
Yeah.
So they don't get to add +1 to... Yeah, it is not a vehicle, so they would not add 1 to the wound roll. So keep that in mind if you wish to shoot at the Sagittar instead.
You have a heavy...
Say what? Say what there?
Yep. I'm just checking I'm seeing what I'm going to give. Use my powers.
Yep, you got plenty of them there. Most of them are related to being within the ore, of course. So...
Anyhow.
And you have 6-inch aura range, right? So let's see. Oh, I actually am outside your range, it looks like there. So keep that in mind. If you're looking at stratagems that are... Oh, yep. Actually.
Well,
then
nope, they're in range.
Well, they're not getting buffed by Mortarion, keep in mind.
Nope.
So I am safe until next turn.
Yep, but it depends how many I'm going to live after when I'm finished.
Yep, I'm just letting you know there, if in case you were looking at stratagems and your other abilities, especially since a lot of your abilities do depend.
I'm looking at one here. I think I might use that one. Let's see.
Alright, what are you thinking there? Are you gonna...
Right, I'm not going to use any powers, so I'm going to be shooting with these lot. With the Blight haulers.
Shooting at the bikes, was it?
Yep.
And what weaponry do they have on them there? I know they have option for melta guns, I just don't know what you actually have them equipped with.
They have, they've got a Blight Splitter, Gosh Mauler, Missile Launcher, and Multi-Mill. They've got all weapons.
Yeah, but they might not have all of them, that's why I'm wondering. Every model's equipped with... Okay. Yeah, that's why I was wondering, because it shows all the weapons on there, but sometimes, like my Hecaton Land Fortress, it shows like 50 guns, but I still have to choose what one's equipped with.
Nah, they're equipped with all of them.
Yep, just want to make sure there.
Yeah. So first off, I'm going to fire the Blight Splitters first. So that's 3 shots per man, so that's 9 shots.
Fancy, let's get you your dice there.
Yep.
Oh, and let's get rid of 2 of these. Roll them up and...
Yep, needing a 3 to hit.
Yep, and I'll separate them as soon as they land.
All hit.
Very nice. Now, what's the strength on them? I think my toughness is 6 here.
Right, they have lethal hits.
Alright, so the 6s already are hits.
Yep.
So you have 5 dice there, so roll still. Yep. Toughness
strength 6. Strength 5, so 5s. I got another 2 more.
Oh, yeah.
No one there.
Gotta be mindful of that, because that also took the lethal hits there, so that's one caveat.
Yep. So
AP?
no AP, no AP, straight up damage 1.
Alright, I think it's 3+ due to bikes, because... Oh no, they're actually 4+, I'm surprised. Normally bikes give extra armor.
Surprised myself. I thought they'd be a little tougher.
Yeah, because I know my Wind Riders for Eldari there get +1 armor, so shock they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, alright, we'll just go with it there. I just was wondering if there was something else to it. They do have 3 wounds each though, so is it 1
Yeah.
damage?
1 damage per failure.
Alright.
That's
Okay, so
1 bite gone.
1 dies and 1 wound to another. So what do I want to get rid of? I think I'll get rid of this. Actually, I'll get rid of the scanner because I'm worried about coherency there with how they're faced.
Yep. Next is the multi-melters, which is freedom, so that's 6 shots. If melter 2, but that doesn't matter to you because you're not a tank.
I think the new melter rules is if you're just in half distance, you get +2 damage to the damage roll.
Yeah,
I don't think it cares for vehicle.
Oh yeah. Well, I am within half range of you, so it's kind of like, uh-oh.
Yeah, if it's a multi-melter, you're definitely in half range, so keep that in mind. You get additional melter 2, is it? Yeah, additional flat 2 damage.
Yep. So, freeze. So, 3 hits.
Okay, I can live with that.
Strength 9, toughness. Your toughness 6.
6, yep.
So freeze to cook you.
Don't melt me.
So that's 1 automatic dead because it's 2 damage to begin with.
What's the AP though? Is what we gotta worry.
-4.
Is it -4?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is -4. Okay, so yeah, one automatically dies because it has 2 health left, and then the main one has 4 wounds, so you'll need to roll a 2 or higher basically to fry him.
Yep.
And he dies. So all 3 of them are gone.
Ouch. That was brutal.
Yeah, they were only the same points as your plague guards I killed.
Yeah, but still, they dished out a lot of bullets though.
Well, actually, that might be more expensive than your plague guards. Because these guys are like 90 points for the entire squad.
Yeah, I think you're more. I think you're cheaper than me. No, you're more expensive than my plague marines. They're only 80 points.
Okay, so close to the same then. Eye for an eye, as it were.
Yep. Okay, now for my light drones. They're going after your Hecator.
All right, feel free to shoot. What? Let's see. No melter guns on them or anything like that, right?
No,
you said it was the Hecaton. You said it was the Hecaton, right? Not the Sagittar?
Oh, not the big guy. The Sagittar, sorry.
Okay, that's, yeah, toughness 10 in that case with whatever weapon he has.
Well, they got 2 weapons, actually.
Yeah, I know they have the option of switching out for the flesh mower, so what do you have it equipped with?
They have heavy blight launcher and plague spitters. They don't have any mores.
Yeah, let's see. This model's flesh mower can be replaced with one of the phones, so you got rid of the flesh mowers then?
Yeah.
So you can have 1 heavy blight launcher or 2 plague spitters is the option here for war gear.
Yep.
So
the flesh mowers for combat, not for bloody
Yep, I'm just wondering for the sake of gear after all, because again, you don't have everything if you have choice involved, so... Is it... which weapon was it that they have?
They have the they've got the heavy blight launcher and the flesh maw. So I know I couldn't get a model for it, so I have to go with what I've got, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean there. I flipped it over, the war gear options. It starts with the flesh mower, but you could choose to replace that for either a heavy blight launcher, a single one, or 2 plague spitters, which are smaller guns. So it can't have both. It's one of those weapons.
I'm going with the heavy blight launcher.
Not a problem there. I just don't want to give you all this obscene amount of firepower, because that's technically my job, dang it. I'm the Tau here, not you.
So there's 2 of them, so that's 6 shots.
Yep.
That's 12 shots. So let me
12 shots is strength 8. Yep. And you're hitting on 3s, I assume.
Yep. 1. Make sure I've got 12 there.
Yep, hitting on 3s.
Yep. 4. Oh, I think I got too many here.
Yep, and you still have lethal hits on those things. 5. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. You need to get rid of 3. There you go.
Yep. Lethal hits.
Yep. It'll separate them once they land. So
Okay,
you got 2 6s for lethal.
Yep. And these. Let's give it these 4.
Yep, and you got 5 hits to still roll for wounding, which I think are on 5s.
Yeah, because only strength 6. Let's say strength 8.
Yep, but I'm still toughness 10.
Yep.
5s. That's a lot of
my.
5s.
Okay, that's -2 damage a pop.
Alright, so I'm assuming these are 3s, but let me double check. Yep, 3 plus, so 5s to save. And how much damage is on these?
2 plus. 2 per 1.
Alright, so I got at least 61 of them to not blow up.
Yep.
There, I save. So I save. Yeah, I saved just the one I need then, I guess.
Oh, that could have been brutal.
So that's down to 2 wounds.
Yep. Now, big gun in the back. Before I get to Morty.
Which do you want to do?
Well, the only weapon that's in range is my mortar.
Yep,
So the heavy sluggers.
You mean shoot at this thing?
Well, I got range of 48, so I could shoot anywhere.
Well, yeah, okay, you could even shoot the hecaton there, so what do you want to shoot at?
I'm going to shoot at your bikes at the back.
Alright. They do, of course, have cover and -1 to your hit as per the indirect firing.
Yep.
So what do you have for shooting there with the mortar? Yep. Where is it? Oh, the Plague Burst mortar there is. So D6 plus 3.
Yep. That's blast, but you're not within 5, so...
Well, no, blast... Yeah, I only have 3 models there, so... So you get 3 dice and then roll a D6 for how many more?
Yep.
Yeah, there's the 3... Well, yeah.
Yep. Gotta roll... See how many I get extra first.
I know, I was just putting those aside for you. Alright, so you get a full 9.
Yep, so let's spawn another...
5 more.
55, good God.
Yeah, that was me adding to it.
Right,
there
we
you
go.
And
hitting on 4. Well, it'll be freeze, but it's going to be force because of the
-1 to hit.
Direct fire. But I've got lethal hits, so any 6s, well, you know the drill.
Yep. Fire that stinky bomb. Dirty bomb indeed. So 3 lethals. Oh, that was also lethal.
Yep. Get these out of the way.
And then 3 more hit. Alright, and what's the strength on this?
This is strength 8. So
alright,
freeze.
So 3s to wound. Yep, that's the problem there. That's why you gotta be careful with grouping them.
Yep. We know that another 2 more will wound you, so...
Yeah, 3 of them were lethal at least.
Yeah, and 2 were wounded because it got messed up because of this bloody mess. But, right. So, it's -1 AP, 2 damage a pop, but because of the cover, it goes to 0. So, basically, it's your flat armor save. Whatever that is.
Yeah, from what I remember...
It's 4 plus.
Yeah, I am in covers. Oh, yeah, your cover is minus... The cover's just giving me the -1 AP. So, yeah, just 4s in that case.
Yep.
Alright, so I make dead. 3. So, how much do you say was 2 damage?
Yep, that's 1 dead.
Alright, perfect. Which one do you want to get rid of?
Up to you. It's your vehicles.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what they do. One affects stealth, which I know you can't do stealth, so I'll just get rid of the searchlight for ignoring cover.
That'll be a battle shock test for them later.
They're still above half strength.
Well, there's no one there for me to do battle test on them because they were butchered.
Yep. I need to be below half for battle shock to matter. Although this Sagittar will definitely need a battle shock because it's below half health.
Yep. So now it's Morty. What do you have, buddy? Right. He's got Rotwind and Lantern. What the heck's a Lantern do?
That's his infamous weapon that everyone talks about but never hits or does any real noticeable damage, I hear as a meme.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Rotwind is a psychic ability. That's actually his psychic power. And the Lantern is his actual weapon. So you get to fight with... Oh, Lantern is a pistol, so keep that in mind. If you shoot with a pistol, then you can't attack with any other ranged weapons, I think is a rule. So that might be where that joke comes from, because it only is this single shot. So Rotwind is your weapon of choice here, I assume.
Yeah. Yep. So that is D6, D3 shots. So let me get one dice. See how many extra shots I get at these buggers.
Yep, there is 5 model. Which are... I'm assuming you're shooting at the warriors?
Yeah. I know he's part of the unit as well, isn't he? The
No, that's just the transport. It's not part of the unit. Yeah. So it can move away. So if you shoot the warriors, that's +1 extra attacks then.
Yep. So that's 6. Okay, so let's clean the board.
Oh, let's see. You just rolled 3, was it?
Yeah, 3 plus 3.
You actually would get 6. Yeah, you would get 7 because again, 5 models gives you 1 more.
Yep.
So that is 1 more we need.
Yep.
And what do you need to hit?
It's got devastating wounds and lethal hits. I need a 2.
All right, 2's the hit and lethal. So keep that in mind with this roll.
And also devastating wounds.
Yeah, but that's for the wound roll, not now.
So 1 lethal.
All right. And you hit with it all but 2 others. So I'll just straight up delete them so we don't accidentally group them.
Yep, so you, out of the way.
All right, then 4 more rolls, and this time 6 are devastating wounds, which straight up can't save from.
Yep, I'll have to roll him separately though because we've got to see if that's a devastating wound as well.
No, that's an auto wound, so you can't get devastating from that. It just skips the wound roll entirely.
That was
what's
bad.
This strength? What's this strength?
7.
Okay, so you do get a wound on 3s at least.
Yep. So 2 wounds at -2, 1 damage a pop.
Well, 3 wounds in this case, but yeah, I'm saving on 6s then. And I do have... Actually, I don't have the medic on here, I'm pretty sure.
So that's 3 wounds.
I didn't put... Nope, no medic there. So no feel, no pain on these guys. So 3 are dead.
Ouch.
Yep, they are gone. I didn't even drag them out, I just delete them from existence.
They're kind of a bit rough. Okay. Now that's charge time.
Yep, if there's no more shooting to be had, so what charges you like to declare?
I'm going to do a multi-charge against the Hecator and the Sagittarius. Is that right? What it is? That's
Sagittarius, yes.
Yep, so I'm going to multi-charge the pair of them.
Okay, I am going to attempt... Do I actually want to Overwatch here? No, I'm not going to do the Overwatch. Alright, so if you're declaring multi-charge, you need to actually reach the Sagittarius in that case.
Yep. So
otherwise, it's fail on both. Well, it's kind of tricky because it's measuring from the dang objective, so it's going to be tough to figure out. I say 5 will do.
Yeah, 5 will do it.
I'll say 5 will do it.
Don't forget, his aura is in effect, so basically, you hitting me and wounding me will be worsened.
-1 to hit and wound, yeah.
Yep.
So 5s. Oh, you gonna command reroll that?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, burn a command point.
You know what I forgot to do? Check my cards. Oops.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm not the only one who forgot. So, yeah, that's gonna be tricky. Extend battle lines. If you control 1 or more objective markers in your own deployment zone, and you also control 1 you know... I say, let's just say your Plague Burst Crawler would have moved forward and grabbed it. I think that's reasonable to allow to get that. So you're not getting screwed, because... And Defense Stronghold, this can't be grabbed at the first turn, so you would actually put this... Grab an R1, this will go on your deck.
Investigate signals.
Okay, so... Realistically, there would be no one to actually
do that one. No,
because your haulers, I'm pretty certain you would have shot no matter what there.
Yeah, because I had to give it those bikers.
Yeah, then the splitter drones would have shot the Sagittarius regardless, would they?
Yeah. Yes, they would have.
Okay, so I think it's safe to say then that would not affect your turn then.
Yep. Anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna reroll that because hell, I'm not taking that.
Yep. Yep, you need a 5. Yep, you
got it.
Just barely, geez. So get on top of both of them.
Ah, bloody hell! This model is.
Let me try raising lift height there. There you go. Yeah, that little.
Hell.
So again, as I mentioned, that little lift icon up on the top center right, next to 15 or the rotation degrees. That, yeah, just adjust that to make it easier to move Morty around. I think.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Any other charges you wish to do?
Am I in range to get a hold of him?
You're definitely in range, but how easy will it be? Because you need a 10, it looks like.
Yeah. And I know the blight crawlers are nowhere near range either, so...
Alright, and you're on the objective, so it might be worth keeping them there, even if they were technically in 12-inch range.
Yeah. So, right. Check Morty, what he's got.
Yep, let's see. He's got silence, so you can choose to do a strike or a sweep. Not both. So whichever one you want to choose, and then you allocate those attacks however you want, I believe.
Yeah. They've only got one wound each, Henry, these guys, the Hecatars.
The Sagittarius still has its full wounds, though.
Yep. And your weak. What's your toughness for the Sagittar now? 10. Now it's 9 because of the
aura, yes. So -1 toughness.
Yep.
Which won't really affect anything, honestly, so...
Well, actually, it would decide what kind of strike I'll use.
Well, it's still above your sweep, though, that's why. So you still would be hitting on 5s with sweep, and 3s for your strike.
Yeah.
Or wounding, rather, so... Your choice what you want to do, and again, how would you like to allocate it?
Yeah, I'm just looking at how many wounds. You've already got 1 wound, so... Yep, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a sweep. I'm going to dedicate 3 on the 2 warriors.
And then
the rest
12 on the Sagittar, okay.
Yeah.
So we'll start with whoops.
Into space he goes.
Yep, well, I was gonna say let's start with the 3 on the troops since they're already here.
Yep, 2s. Okay, let's get together.
2s, and I believe strength was 7.
Oh, Jesus, that's bad.
And you didn't take the ore to reroll 1s, did you?
No.
That's unfortunate.
Nope. And the one I took is Nurgle's gift, which is standard for me.
And they are thankfully toughness 4, so you still only need 3s to wound them. Ooh, nothing.
No, actually, you'll be toughness 3 because remember,
they're toughness 5. They're toughness 5 brought down to 4.
Are you sure? I think they're tough. They're only
toughness 5.
Right.
They're toughness 5. They're sturdy dwarves, surprisingly.
Yep.
So now the remaining 12 attacks on the Sagittar.
Yep.
So spawn us what? 9 more. All hitting on 2s. Let's see those dice.
Good God, I'm rolling too many 1s here.
Wow. So well, 5 of them do miss, so I'll get rid of them. And you are...
I got 1 lethal.
Okay, and you are hitting on 5s because it's still toughness 9 on the Sagittar.
Yeah, wound on 5s, yeah. Got 2 more.
Alright, and that's AP 2, is it?
AP 1. No, AP 1, damage 1.
Okay, then. So...
That's why I was trying to sweep...
So, 4s. Okay, 2 of them goes through, so I'm down to 7.
Yep.
Alright. And now my counterattack for what little good it might do me. First, the warrior... Yep. Well, actually, Sagittarius, since I'm looking at it. So, 3 attacks, hit on 4, strength 6. So... Did I say 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 attacks, hit on 4. So, let's try and make this quick. All of them hit. Strength 6 on toughness 12, is it? So...
Yep, 6s.
Oh, and I gotta remember your aura. -1 to hit and wound there. So that
So
might
it's all
have...
6s.
Okay, so 6s.
Jesus.
I'm
AP?
AP 0. It's just trying to run you over. Something bigger it is trying to run over.
Yep. 2+. I'm fine.
Okay, and now the little guys, I gotta remember your aura is giving them -1 to hit with this.
Yeah.
Not -1 to wound, -1 to hit, right?
Minus the hit and wound.
Really? Okay, then so let me just double check. I only got close combat weapons, so that is 2 attacks. You know,
Yep.
5s, and they need 6s.
Nope.
Nothing. Alright.
So you've got about, I think, only 2 battle shock tests to do. So the end of my turn, extend battle lines, which I do.
Yep, you have your objective, and actually, yeah, my Sagittar's on the point. How much objective control? 6. So yeah, if one more warrior was alive, I would at least tie and would deny that.
Yeah, but I've got 6 because of my because of Moni, so I win.
Yeah, because Sagittar's not on the point. If the Sagittar was on there, it might have denied you because it has objective 3, so just barely not enough.
Yep. So that's 5 points for that, isn't it?
Whatever it says there, anyway.
Yeah, 5 points. You have 1 unit remaining in your army, which that's not happening.
Yep. Let's see. And you also control... Yeah, you just get 5 victory points there.
Yep.
Alright, so I'll put that on there, or actually I'll let you do that.
Yep, and I'm going to ditch this one.
Alright, discard it. That is fine.
Yep. Because, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to claim things, because I think I'm going to get some very rude visitors in a few seconds.
Indeed. Let me see. I might try and...
Well, first things first, you got to do battle shock for these guys.
Well, it's not actually at the end of my turn. I'm going to use these pioneers to kind of go into strategic reserve. Their little shenaniganry.
Yeah, but they're probably thinking, "What the hell just hit us?"
Yeah, it smells funny too. Jeez, Jim? Did you stink up the place again in your suit, or whatever our dwarf name would be? I think Jim is dead, sir. His own flatulence was the end of him.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, so so now we go in command phase. So the warriors that are in base with Mortarian have to roll, and the Sagittar there also has to roll. So first we'll do the warriors for what little it matters. Yep. Okay, so both of them are leadership 7s.
Yep.
So 7s here. So this is the warriors. Warriors are shocked. So that's actually me. That actually is important to know, because if I choose to fall back with them, there's now a 1 in 3 chance they just immediately die running away from you.
Yep.
At least each individual model. And now the Sagittar, which is not as significant since it's not tied up. It is battle shocked as well.
Jesus, you're having no luck with your battle shocks, mate.
Indeed. Let me see if I can bring out some...
check on them. Did they get battle shock as well? Because remember, they were hit with the cannon.
Oh. They are no longer on the field for it to matter, but they probably... Yeah, I do
they would have to take it... They failed.
Yeah, but I wonder, would they still be considered battle shock there? Because, that's not a strat... I don't think it matters, because I'm not going to use a stratagem on them anyway, and they can't get close enough to the objective.
It's after when it fires, you have to use the... You have to do a battle check as soon as they fired, so...
Yeah, that I'm aware of. I'm just wondering if they're still considered battle shock, even though they're no longer on the field. Although
they're still... technically, I'm checking now. Yeah, they're still battle shocked until they snap out of it.
Well, either way, I don't think it matters, because I'm not going to be on the objective, and I don't plan on using stratagems on them.
Yep. So, next is to see if your supply kicks in.
Alright, yep, I still have that there, so 4+. Okay, I got 1 command point this time.
And now for the points, because this is the second battle round.
Yep.
Taking hold.
Sadly, I do not have the center objective, but I do have my main objective there, so 5 points.
So that's 5 points, yep. And that's the end of that.
Yep.
Now to business.
Yes, indeed.
Because unfortunately, your big guys have to roll a 4, don't they, to show up?
Nope, they could just come down normally.
Oh, yeah, man. Yep, it's in the movement.
Yeah, there is a special mission rule that could dictate if they come into play or not, though.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to move this guy up onto the point there. Oh, I gotta make sure. Remember, he's only got 12 inches movement, so let's not get too carried away.
Yep.
But I am going to disembark my gun squad. Where are the other guys?
Whoa, where you going? You can't get behind me that quick.
They're sneaky gits, aren't they?
Yeah, one guy's over there. You left him over there.
Yeah, he fell off the truck, that's why. Or fell off the Sagittar.
You're not an orc. That's their stick.
Yeah, I know, falling off stuff. These guys are a little more disciplined, and they do have heavier weaponry. Which I want to make sure probably they could shoot at Morty, just in case shooting goes well on the bloat drones.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's 3 inches away, so I should probably put him in front, because that looks like it might be a bit far. But either way, ideally have him within vision to shoot Morty if the bloat drones were to somehow get killed before they get a shoot. Oh, and also I gotta remember my secondary objectives. We're bad at this, aren't we?
Well, to be fair, we don't... Assassination? Oh, hell, that's one of my characters you got to try and murder.
Yeah, which is only Morty at the moment, because your other characters are not even on the field, are they? Oh, there's the tally man, but way in the back.
Yeah.
Well, and of course, Morty's actually behind the salt wall, so I can't even shoot behind the building to hit him, because he's conveniently close enough. So that might not be...
And he's currently in combat at the moment.
Oh yeah, and I got an extra command point at the start of my turn too, so I'm currently at 4. I think I'm actually going to use my once per game retrieve new orders to discard this and draw a new card in my command phase.
Okay.
So behind enemy lines, that could maybe be doable. Not entirely. No, that might actually could be doable. It's hard to say, but I think there's like an area where I could deploy back here between your blade crawler and the bloat drones, I think. Hard to say though for my Terminators.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can't really... I'm stuck with it either way. And what was the other one? Bring it down. Oh. While this secondary mission is active, each time an enemy monster or vehicle model is destroyed, you score 2 victory points, and 1 extra for each of the conditions below that are satisfied. Ooh, this could be... Is there a cap, though? You cannot score more than 8 victory points. Okay, so keep that in mind. So Morty and all your vehicles is basically victory points every time I kill them. Which I seriously doubt I could kill Morty, because again, he is conveniently behind a solid wall. But I could probably kill a couple of your bloat drones and haulers.
Yep.
Alright, so that's moving, disembarking there. Sagittar is going to attempt to move forward. I don't think it can get within 24 inches, but we'll try. I might move it to the side if it's not in... Oh, no, I did not want to move you. I just want to see if it was within 24 inches here. Yep, okay.
And also, you forgot to put your 2 on your on that Sagittar, the one that got injured in the battle.
Oh yeah, actually, I put its health bar on the unit itself there if you mouse over it, so that would have made.
Really? Clever.
Yep, it conveniently has it on the name description, and it's light damage, of course. So since our dice can only go up to 6 unless we use multiple dice, which confuses things. The one with the 2 there probably makes it easier to know it's about to die at least, but yeah, this one you could keep track of it that way.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. That sucked. What I wanted to do was to kill those 2 and then strike him down, but I guess that's not happening anytime soon.
Okay, I have... Oh yeah, I still have troops in here. Hard to really know when I have troops on them. Easy way for me to remember that is when they keep falling off my Sagittars when I move them, funny enough.
Yep.
So, this is going to be foolish, but let me disembark my final squad out. And what's the objective control on your your haulers here?
Because
I'm wondering if
they are 3 each.
And my heart guards are 2 each, so in theory I should, yeah. because my Sagittar is 3 and they're like 10, so I already have control of the objective.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Now it just comes down to the fun part. What do I do with the land fortress? Because can't really go after Morty. Because again, Morty's in a terrible spot, which works well for you, doesn't it?
Yep.
So we're just gonna go there, able to at least. Actually, I want to make sure you don't get covered because of my own vehicle. So we're just gonna go right there. So now as these guys, I'm gonna attempt to fall back with the Heartkin Warrior. They are battle shocked, so they cannot. They have no objective control, and most importantly, I have to roll 2 dice for them, and on a 1 or 2, each one of the models dies for each 1 or 2 I get.
Yep.
Okay,
one
so
dies.
1 does die. Alright, and then the Sagittar is going to fall back as well, and I'm going to use my stratagem that allows me to fall back and shoot and charge for his turn. What's it called? Is it Warrior? No, that's not Warrior Pride. Where is it? Ordered Retreat. Okay, so until the end of the turn, your unit is eligible to shoot and declare a charge. So yeah,
Alright.
my Sagittar will still be able to do a shooting. And out of curiosity, what's the objective control of Mortarion? I don't think I beat it, but I'm curious.
6.
Okay, so yeah, I only got 3. You definitely beat me on that, unless somehow you fail Battle Shock.
Which is impossible because he's a lone model.
Pretty much. Now, and what am I trying to say? Oh, movement of these guys. What's the movement of these? 5 inches. So they're slightly faster than you. Not that it means a whole lot, I guess.
Not really. It just means that...
Actually, I'll just keep him on the objective, just in a chance somehow he survives for next turn. Oh, and I gotta remember, this is very important. Because let's see, the Blight Haulers killed my bikes, correct? And that was the only squad that died? They actually get a grudge token because they completely wiped out the squad. Only a single grudge token, mind you, but they do get one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, good thing I remember that there, because that might impact how the shooting phase goes. And then Warriors are going to stay there, but actually they're going to make sure they have line of sight on Morty, and especially my big guns. So the missile launcher has it, Plasma Beater sees them, and then the rest of the guys are just going to move to at least have some vision while still being on the objective. I would like to put them on top of the building as well, but I don't think there's actual physical space for me to sit them there. But yeah, my big heavy weapons at least can see Morty for what little good it might do. And I think that's all my movement besides deep striking, which is going to be the complicated part. Is it actually possible for my squad to actually come in? Because I do have a full 10-man squad, which is going to be tricky to figure out. Actually, it's possible, but... Actually, I'm going to need some dice here to actually serve as references, because otherwise, if it's too complicated, I might not try it. I just want to make sure there's enough space for 11 models to come down. So let's try this. So 9 inches there. And what's 9 inches here? It's
back there, yeah. It's very slim.
Oh, that was not what I want. Can I erase that? Erase all drawn lines.
There you go. Got a dice there for you.
Yep, I can at least deploy a little bit back. I just gotta be mindful. This is gonna probably take a lot of time, unfortunately, because of how tight it is.
Yep.
So I apologize in advance. So let's try and make this quick somehow.
I think you got it bad. Look what I've got coming in. That they are nightmare to put in.
Yep. So it looks like it's possible. Actually, I'm just gonna plop them on there, and if it looks like they can all fit there, I'll worry about deploying them like in a proper spot afterwards. So I don't know. If you think they might not fit there, let me know. Because keep him on.
He's not. So you best put him out there.
Because keep in mind, I could still move a little bit forward there some too. So in theory, I should be able to. It's just going to be a mess to try and organize them properly.
These are the combat variants, aren't they?
These are they're basically 2 wound Terminators, basically. They are cheaper than Terminators, but just basically they have 2+ armor save. They don't have involves though, but they have a lot of weaponry and they hit like a truck. So just if you have any issues with that, let me know there. But I think that's what I'm going to do for a deep strike for now.
Yep. So they're not jumping in the other ones.
I don't think I'm going to do that yet there because, of course, that fulfills my secondary objective, and I have other plans in mind for the other guys.
Right. So that's the end of your movement.
That should be the end of my movement there.
Right. I'm going to use my 2 command points to overwatch.
I think it's actually a single point, and keep in mind you can only shoot at someone that actually did a move order. So
yeah,
which would be everyone basically, but the deep striking squad. I think don't count.
Yep. So these blight holders are going against the.
Oh, actually, I take that back. The Hearthguard probably are still shootable because they count as having moved for the purposes of shooting at. So,
but I'm not going for them. I'm going to go full bore on these buggers.
All right,
the Hecator warriors.
Unless you have a special rule, keep in mind that requires 6s. Oh, and I forgot about these bikes too. They're gonna go back here, outside 9 inches. So.
Yep.
So yeah, they're just gonna go there, but get your dice assembled in that case.
Yep. So first off is the Blight Spitter. So that's 9 dice.
Oh, that's more than 9. You got 16 there. That's 8. One more. There you go. Yep. And you're hitting on 6s, but they are lethal hits if you get them.
Yep.
Two of them.
That's 2 of them.
So those are 2 auto wounds, are they? What AP?
No, no AP, just 1 wound each.
All right, so 4s. Okay, good there. What's next?
Next is the missile launchers. I'm going to use 3 frag missiles.
All right, that's a full squad of 5, so you get +3 total, 1 for each of the haulers.
Yep. So let's get these 3. Yep. So I got 3 dice because D6 per shot.
All right, and you already got 3. Six, 7 more.
Yep. So another...
Right, or 4 more. There it goes. So that should be right. 3, and then you're 7.
Yep, so that'd be 10. Yep, 10, yeah.
Okay, you're good. So you need 6s again, but these are also lethal, are they?
Yep.
Hey, makes it easy for us to roll them. That was almost a 6 too. Yeah.
Yep.
AP?
AP, 0.
4s. Okay.
1 dead.
1 dead. Which one is which? Okay, I do not have a medic on here from what I can see. So he is out.
Yep. And then 6 melter guns.
So... Also lethal hit because melter guns.
No, they don't have lethal hit, believe it or not.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I'm serious. They don't have lethal hit.
Some melter gun you are. This would be a perfect thing to have lethal hits on too.
Dang,
all right.
Nope.
Have
so
fun
6s.
Have fun roasting me. Wow, nice.
3.
Yep, and
2s
AP
to kill.
4. Oh, there are only 1 wound there.
Yep. So any 2s, you're gone.
They only have 1 wound. I think you just automatically kill them anyway.
Well, I gotta roll anything but a 1.
Oh yeah. Oh, you don't have lethal hits, silly me.
Oh, no, no.
Yep,
that's
3
dead. Wiped.
Nicely
and
done.
That's a lot of your shooting just being cut down.
Yeah, only a little Daka.
But yep, still though.
Now I need to kill them if I want to get the objective, though.
Yep. That was the plan.
All right. So now comes the real fun, shooting.
Yep. Oof, just retouch my spine.
Fun. Alright, so now, how do we want to start this? Because I got a lot of choices. I think we're going to go with the ones, or start with the ones that only have one target. So the land fortress is going to shoot the bloat drones, because it literally can only shoot them.
Alright, go ahead.
So it has 2 bulk cannons, if I remember correctly. It has a matter autocannon, and then it has the conversion beamer, which I believe is only 3 weapons on there. So we'll do the bulk cannon first, so 6 shots. No grudge tokens, so that is 4s, right? Yep, everything is 4s. I just want to double check, because some of these weapons, like, I have a heavy gun on my regular Hearthguard you've been shooting. It's a heavy weapon, so it hits on 5, so I just want to double check there's nothing sneaky there.
Yep. So
only 2.
Yep. And then you need a...
They're tough 9 already, strength 6.
Yep, so you need 5s.
5s. 2 of them.
You got them.
AP 1.
Yep. Then you need a 3 plus. You need 4 plus now, since it's still a 3.
Alright, do it.
1 wound.
2 damage, actually.
Oh, well, they were down to 8.
Alright.
Okay, get about 2 dice.
Yep, feel free to... Yeah, you can just copy and paste, like, extra dice if you need to.
Yep, so that's one hurt.
Alright, next up is... Next is the autocan, so this is 6 shots as well. Hitting again on 4.
Give me what Death Goddess, they are tough.
Yep. Let's see, 4, so only 1.
That was bad.
Yep, and this is strength 6, is it? Or strength 7, so still 5s.
Yep. Well, to be fair, I think this is a little payback for that 666 you did last time.
Alright, so nothing there. Now the moment of truth.
The macro cannon.
The heavy conversion beamer, this is the big thing. It scores a critical hit on a 4+ and not just 6s here. And that's important to note because it has sustain hits D3. 2 shots.
Yeah. Yep.
So basically hits on 4s and they're automatic critical hits. Oh,
so he fluffed.
So much for that there. Oh yeah, and I forgot about my dang I forgot about my Thunderkin. You don't mind me taking them out there as well? Because we're in the Hecaton Land Fortress? Just the 3 though. Or are you gonna opt out for this turn? I kind of forgot about them because you
kind of went a bit too far there.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Like I said, all the other stuff I was like I said, all the other stuff. Yeah,
I'm just gonna put the model on there because that's how I've been keeping track if they have transports.
Yeah.
All right.
So I take it's this unit next.
Okay. So next will be the Hearthkin Warriors. I have let's see. It is the full 5 squad there. So I have 3 regular bolt guns, which I think are just your standard bolt guns. Strength 4. Yep, strength 4, 2 shots each, so 6 dice. Hit on 4s. Well, that's a little bit better. Shame I didn't have those 6s. Oh, I have 4 6s there, dang it. But otherwise, I need 6s to...
Wound.
I need 6s to wound, so it doesn't help me here. Oh, and actually, I'm within 3 inches of you too, so I gotta keep that in mind.
Yep. Nothing.
No 6 there. And that begs the question, am I within 3?
Yeah, you are. No, but your vehicle isn't, but your men are.
Okay. Good to note there, I guess. So let's see.
But next turn, though, they will be, because remember, it goes up to 6.
Yep. So let's see, I have the plasma beamer. That's also sustain hits, and then the missile launcher, which I'm going to do a focus blast. I'm going to do that first.
Is that on the Sagittaire?
No, that's the heavy weapons on the warriors themselves.
Right.
So this will need 5s, because since I have no grudge token, so nothing there.
Nope.
And now it's the beamer, not a plasma beamer. 5s.
Nope. I could see why now Nurgles can be good if they actually can get a good, decent go.
Alright, so much for that there, but let's see. Now it's the Sagittaire, but it is down on 2 wounds, so it already has a -1. Oh, and actually, it doesn't have it doesn't get a -1 modifier for being wounded. All right, so it's perfectly fine in that case. So it has the beam cannon and a single twin bolter gun.
Was that from the
the
from
one on the
sector?
yep, directly behind him.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
it is out of
gotcha.
your reach. So this one's 4s. All right,
All
all of
hit.
them. And this is twin link, strength 6, so I need 5s.
Yep.
Twin link, so I get to reroll these. Reroll the wounds, so I get to reroll them.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Oh dear.
Yep. We're not done yet, though, but this is not looking promising, is it?
It's not indeed. Not indeed at all.
We do have the high beam las gun now, which is the signal
That-
blur.
That bloody men.
Yep, this would be the time to do it. Go! I have faith in you. Stop lagging, though. Oh, there's one. Two hit, and then 1 is the conversion, so I get these 3 hits for this.
Yep.
So 2 plus 2 more. So I get 4 hits. This is strength 12, so 3s, I assume.
Yep.
Just confirming, yes, strength 12,
Yes.
so 3s. Okay, 3 hit there, and it's AP 3, I believe.
Yep. So 3 got through, huh?
Yep, 3 got through. These
So
AP 3.
Yep. So 5 up and vulnerable.
All right, do it. Ooh.
None.
Yep, D6 damage each. So how much
Yep.
wounds is on? Let's see, how many wounds are left on the one that I hit or hurt?
8.
Okay,
So you
so
need-
I'll roll 2 dice and we'll save the third just in case these 2 kill it. So I need 2. I need 8. Well,
Ooh. That did not go well.
I'm going to use the command reroll, I think, to reroll one of those. I think that's worth it to... Nope.
No. So it just gets rid of the 3. And your
And then
last
the last
dice.
one. Well,
That
so only
gone
4
better.
damage there.
roll value of 4. There we go.
Well, this is not going well. I still have Sagittarius to shoot, though, but making this difficult for me. So Sagittarius next to Mortarion is going to shoot at them as well, I guess, because force in my hand.
Yep. And you're in his aura, so you know what that means.
-1, so I'm hitting on 5s here.
Yep. No hits.
Yeah, that was a bolt gun, so let me... Actually, did I burn? Yeah. I have
you-
4, so yeah, I burnt... I just... Oh, dang.
Whoop.
This
I
game
know
messy.
you're upset with the dice. But you don't have to send it to the vacuum of space.
I'm sending it to the warp there. It deserves it after those rolls. So bolt guns are a whiff, but now the conversion beamer. 5, sadly, but 6s can be golden. Yep, no
None.
hits at all.
I think your tank is now going. Ooh, uh-oh.
A little bit, huh? Let's see. Okay, I am outside 3 inches there.
Well, they're in 12. Remember, his aura's still in effect. Adds 3 to them.
Okay, then, so they're getting hindered in that case.
Yep. But they're not. The bike's in the back. They're not.
Well, this is going to be fun. So, bikes, I guess considering how does this turn out, I'm going to try and get some kill on the Plague Marines, I guess, with these 2. So I have the high las, I have the autocannons, and then 2 regular shotguns. So 4 shots with the shotgun first will do.
Yep.
So let's see. They are, before I look at the results, they are outside the 6 inches, right? Yep, they are outside 6.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4s. Oh yeah, they're hitting on 3s because they're shooting at a grudge token.
Yep.
Alright, so... And then strength 6 versus tough 5, was it? So 2s.
Yep.
2s. AP1 on these.
So 4s.
Okay,
That's
so
2 dead. 'Cause that's
2
that's
damage, yes.
Yep. So it's 2 dead.
Alright, so time to fire the high las, which is 6 shots, hitting on 3s. Let's see if I could get some kills here. Because that was a bad shooting phase. So 3s. 2 missed. And then 2. Well, yeah, 2s because strength 6 still, I believe. I'll double check.
Yeah. Eek.
Yep. Okay, so 2 of them do wound, though. So AP 1.
He lives.
Alright, we're not done yet, though. And yeah, actually, okay. Alright, let's do the final roll there, and this will be damage 1 there, I think. So, Cerise, can I get that 2 wounds? And then, these ones are strength 4, I believe, so yeah.
Yep. 5s. Oh, none.
Yeah, I need 4s there because of wounds, so he barely survives the last.
Oh, I think he'll be running like hell in a second.
Yep, so Sagittars have shot and done much. Well, there's still 1 Sagittar left. He didn't do a whole lot, sadly. Okay, so Sagittar, the second Sagittar is going to shoot at the Blight Haulers, which I gotta remember is a grudge, or at least is got a grudge token on it. So let me shoot its weapons. So 3 shots for the bolt cannon, and this is hitting on Cerise because it's outside the 3 inches of Morty.
You mean 6? Remember, he gets +3 to his own aura.
Okay, let's just double check that.
You're in.
Although it is measuring from a very weird angle too, so this is going to be a bit.
Yep, you're in.
It looks like it, but again, the line is very weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, I didn't. It's the model. I'll be honest. The model's doing the monkey work on this, which unfortunately I have no control.
I do hit with 1 there, and sadly I'm going to need 5s. Is it? Because well, yeah, I don't get +1 to wound, so.
Yep. I'm toughness 9. What's your strength of that weapon?
6.
Never mind. It will be 6 because remember he's in his aura effect. Might as well hit and wound. So.
All right, now the high beamer on these vehicles. So. Let's try this again. So, 4s. Nothing.
Wow. I think it's just straight to combat now, isn't it?
Nope, not yet. The Iron Guards can still shoot, and they have a lot of guns. They're just probably not the best kitted out for shooting. They have plasma guns. They have grenade launchers on them. And let's see, 1824. So they could realistically only shoot the bloat drones.
Yep. And your range for these weapons?
1824. So first we'll do. Oh my god, that's a lot of grenade launcher shots with a full squad 10. So D6 attacks. So yeah, this might take a little bit of work to figure out. So I have 10 Hearthguard, not including the call in this case. So 10 D6s.
Yep. This could take a while, folks. Grab some popcorn.
Yep. So let's see how many attacks we actually get. This could be amazing or terrible. Alright, so let's separate them. So
easier. So I don't know why he didn't separate, but right, so you've got 10.
So 12 with the 4 threes, 12, 14, 15, 16, and then 20 with the 4, 25, 31 total. So let's delete this and spawn 31.
This is the beauty of that separation. It saves a lot of headaches.
Yep. I don't think they get any benefits to their attack with the call in there.
Nope.
Nope, they just get defensive ability, so they're hitting on threes.
Yep.
Hitting on... Are they actually hitting on threes? Yeah, they're actually hitting on threes. That just dawned on me there. Without a grudge token, no less. Actually, let me separate these.
Yep, so let's delete this slot.
And they're only strength 4, so they need 6s.
Yep, that's the downfall.
Oh.
Let's separate them again. So, 5 wounds. No AP.
Let's see, their grenade launchers, I'm assuming no. Where are they? No AP.
Right, 3+. Lose a wound.
Yep, just 1 damage on that. But now it comes their main weaponry. They still have more. Every one of them has Yep, every one of them has a plasma gun. This is not even including the call, which I'll get to after. So 10 plasma shots.
You don't get hot though. That's what's so broken.
Well, I can't overcharge them either.
No, but...
So hitting on 3s.
Ooh, Jesus. That's bad.
Yep, and I don't have anything fancy to boost this.
Nope.
Nope. And they're strength 8, so 5s I assume, was it?
Yep, 5s you'll need.
Nothing.
Wow. You might as well just maybe forget about shooting and coming face me in a fist fight. Might be a better option.
Let's see, I'm not done shooting yet, but they can only shoot at Morty, I believe. Well, they could shoot at the blight haulers you'll have cover with the ones that are sitting on my objective point.
Yeah.
Yeah, not going to do much, but I don't think they actually have the range, so they're going to attempt to shoot Morty. Actually, let's not worry about that. That's a bunch of 6s they need to wound, probably. So let's go straight to charging then.
Yep.
Let's see, these guys, without a doubt, are, at least the idea would be 9 inches, so we'll say 9 inches, I guess.
Yep.
Okay, let's attempt that. This is the call, so I don't have my reroll to charges, because that's my champion.
Yep. Nope.
Ooh. I am going to command reroll to attempt to get that, because I need some damage. I got just barely. Just barely. Alright, let's see if something actually goes my way or not. I know it kind of just rushed them down there because it would have taken a lot of time, but at least I think the 5 on the right would hit, and then there'll be at least another row behind them that could probably hit, would you say? Or do you think, how many do you think actually be able to hit? Because not all of them will be able to.
Not all of them. I would say probably your front row will hit me.
Yeah, I believe the rule is the front row and any other ones that are in base contact with them. So
yeah.
Probably the call and then maybe 2 others.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. Charges up here?
I didn't even attempt to shoot with the call, but he only has strength 5 and strength 4 weapons, so I wasn't expecting much.
So what about these guys? Are they going to charge the bright haulers?
I don't think that's going to help me very much.
Well, it means I won't be shooting the living daylights out of you.
Yeah, but you're probably going to eat him, the poor fella. Actually, that might be a fair point, because you have no fallback or anything like that, do you?
Nope.
Alright. So the Sagittar at least will attempt to charge the Blight Haulers, and hopefully this doesn't... I don't regret this.
Alright.
So I need like a... Ooh, never mind that.
It's a fail. You slipped. How a vehicle slips, I don't know, but that's what it says in the rules. Don't want an automatic fail, so...
Let's see.
What?
I'm going to attempt with the second Sagittar by Morty to charge then. I think I'm supposed to clear them all at the same time. That I'm not sure about, actually.
Yeah, you do, but
okay.
I'll let it go. I'll let it go, because...
Alright, what do I need there? I think it was a 6? Yeah, 6
it was 6
there. Extra will allow me to get on the objective. Okay, 8.
You're in.
Alright, finally, although it's not going to do much. Do I even want a tank shock? Because you didn't take that much damage to justify it.
Nope, I took no damage.
No, I mean, there's a stratagem called tank shock, where I can do more wounds to you. I just don't think it's worth it on tanks, and I don't remember... We don't actually have those stratagems out to read, do we?
No, we don't.
Oh, I'll have to take them out while it's your turn in that case.
Yep, so I'll gang up.
Alright, so let's get the quick one out of the way, because Sagittar's not really going to do anything. It's only got 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, and then wounded on 5s with your, and then that's before your aura.
Yeah.
So, hitting on 5s. Only 1.
Nothing. Only 1, yep.
Yep, and then needs 6s basically.
Yep.
Okay, nothing there, so do your melee. Well, actually,
so it's my turn to attack.
Yep, technically first strike units, the ones that charge, get to go first. But
I get 4 attacks per gentleman. Since there's 3 of them, that's 12 attacks.
Yep.
Oh, we got So spawn 8 dice.
Yep, there you go.
I hit on a 3, surprisingly.
Nom 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 nom. And you still have lethal hits.
Yep, they have lethal hits.
No sixes,
Okay, so
sadly.
no 6s. So 1 missed.
All right, there's toughness 10 versus strength 6, so you're
Yep,
wounded on
5s.
5s.
So 4 wounds.
All right, any AP or damage to that?
AP -1.
All right, so 4's damage. Is it just 1 damage? Okay.
Yeah, 1 damage.
Okay, so 1 damage. This was the one already wounded, so it's down to 6.
Yep. I'm surprised the Hector warrior stand there. You think he would just go, you know what, solid attack Morty.
All right, let's see if I can actually get some progress then. So,
Yep.
I'm going to start with the call there, and keep in mind he's the one with the enhancement that ignores all modifiers, so this is unhindered by your nurgliness.
Yep.
The entire squad at that, so he has the mass gauntlet. 3 hits, or 3 attacks hit on 3s, which might... Let's see. What do we get? 2 hits?
2 hits.
Does he have any special rule? I should check that. Grim Efficiency. Okay, that's at the command phase. He's not there. While in this unit... Oh yeah, weapons equipped by models in this unit have lethal hits. So the entire squad has lethal hits. So that's 1 lethal hit, and then 1 regular hit. I am wounded on 5 though, because only strength 8 on the gauntlet.
Yep.
Nope. So 1 auto wound. What's the AP on that?
Yep.
AP 2.
So it's still to be vulnerable.
Oh, 3 damage.
Still alive with 1 wound.
Don't worry, there's more. There's a bunch more coming, but let's hope it's enough. So there are 5 Hearthguard in there. They all got concussion gauntlets, I believe is what I equipped them. Or mass. Oh no, this is the champion. Sorry, where is... There we go. They're all got concussion gauntlets, so strength 9, 2 attacks each, so 10 attacks.
Yep.
And they're hitting on... Actually, they have a I think they're hitting on 4s there for the gauntlets. Let me just double check. Gauntlets? No, the hammer's on 4s. Gauntlets are on 3s. So let's separate. So 7 hit, and again, they need 5s, don't they?
Yeah.
Because your toughness 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5.
Two, 3.
3 of them, they are at -2 AP as well. Let me just double check. Yep, -2 AP.
So he's dead. He goes boom.
Yep, was it just the 1, or were you rolling on 4s?
Roll on 4s. 1 was needed. He
Okay,
died.
then.
So 1 goes boom. So, oh no, I gotta keep him there because within 6 gets deadly demised.
Yeah, if you get 6 there, but yeah, since I charged you, he won't get to fight back.
No, but the other one will.
Yep, the other one will. Oh, you got the explosion.
So anyone within 6 gets caught.
Just 1 more. Yep, 1 mortal wound there. So 1 wound on the Hearthguard, 1 wound on your Bloatrones, 1 wound on the Sagittar,
and 1 wound on them gets killed.
I have a feel no. Yeah, I do have a feel no pain, so we'll see if he ignores it. 6s. Nope. So 1 goes down.
Well, at least I took it someone with us. Right, so my Blightstone fights back. The one I've got left there. So
and after all that, I finally get victory points for that dang bring it down, if only barely.
Yep. So Rushmore gives me 10 attacks, which is obscene.
Oh yeah.
Delete. Okay, I am hitting on 3s. And this has got lethal hits, mind you.
Alrighty. So what are you using?
The flesh more.
You don't. I thought we talked about this before. You don't.
Yeah, I got rid of the plague probe. That's the one I got rid of.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. You replaced the flesh mower to get your blight launcher that you used to shoot me there.
Before
so
I
you don't have
the
flesh.
probe. Oh, so it'll be the plague probe I got.
Yeah, you have the plague probe. Yeah, you can only get. So yeah, there you go. So 3 attacks, sadly.
Yeah.
There you go. There's one
so
lethal hit still.
Yep. So -1. That's all it is.
-1 there. So hit on 3s in that case because they have 2+ base armor.
Yep.
Good.
And that's it.
Yep, that's all of my unfortunate turn there. Besides piling in, I guess, for consolidate forward.
Yep. But he won't be staying there long. He'll be buggering off in a minute.
Sounds good. Alright, so that's the end of my second turn. Finally, an abysmal one that probably will cost me the game right now.
Well, that depends what happens next, but...
Because I only...
first.
Yeah, because... Oh, I get behind enemy lines because of the... Actually, I did move.
No, you know, you're out of the lines now. So...
Oh, yeah.
You've lost that one. You just left them alone. But the problem is that you couldn't, though. That was the thing.
Yeah, fortunately. So, I get 3 victory points then.
Yep. So, it's now my turn. First off, get these drawn. I'll look at them in a minute. But first things first. Supply line. Or plus, do I get another CP? So, give me 2 ICP for my turn. Supply line. No. Tallyman. Yes, he gave me one. Good on Tallyman.
Alright, so you're doing good there.
Now, for the premium mission. Well, I've got my own base, that's 5. I've got the middle, so that's 10.
Yep. Okay, my Sagittars are denying you 0.2, and I'm denying you 0.3 over there.
I'm not even that one.
Yeah, you're not even on it there. I think the other one might have been close. So I think you just got the 10 because the extra charge was enough to at least deny. Because you only got 2 haulers on the point right now.
Yeah, but that'll probably change in a minute.
Probably.
Right. Should we get to moving?
Let's get to moving.
I'm going to use the Blowjohn special ability where he can move and shoot out of combat. Because he can do that.
Alright, little flying buzzard.
Oh, that's what he does. It's one of his strengths.
Yep,
so
don't
10 inches.
Don't forget Battle Shock there for your 1 Plague Marine squad, although probably don't matter too much.
Yep. Yeah. Forgot about that.
What does he need? 6 or 7, probably?
Got a 7. I need a 6. I'm good. Surprisingly enough, he actually withstands it. Surprisingly.
He wasn't spooked.
Yeah, no. Surprised at that. I thought he would be. But anyhow, you. Movement 5. I know 10 puts you to there on the objective. And Morty.
On the objective.
Now, Morty could smash that to pieces. But he could also destroy your Half-Guard with ease as well.
He could. We'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah. I got to pick his aura as well.
Which aura is it going to be there?
I'm going to look at. I'm forgetting he's got that host thing. I'm not used to having a Primarch on my team.
He is the Primarch.
I'm gonna get him Deceased Influence. So basically, anyone with 6 of him gets to make a attack, reroll, and wound of once.
Yeah, you only get to reroll wound rolls, it seems, of 1.
Yeah.
All
The question
right.
I'm thinking is, who do I want to beat up? Do I want to beat up that, which I can do easily? Or do I take out a lot of your troops and leave you pretty much with a problem?
You can try.
Put him to...
Nope, you didn't increase his lift height there, like I said, did you?
No, but he's there. Just outside your... I mean, so I could fight and shoot and all that jazz.
Alright, so... Do I want to Overwatch or do anything?
Well, I still got some stuff to bring out first.
Well, I can Overwatch right now after you move a single unit.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's just, do I want to, though? Might not be worth it just to do a little bit of damage to Morty.
And these guys are going to be coming in because that's all we're moving. It's deep strike time.
Alright, 9 inches away, so where are you thinking of putting them?
See what they've got. Let me look at their powers.
Yeah, I think if they're with the Lord, they kind of give them protection, maybe? Some bodyguard rule, is it?
No, it's
Yep.
the death shrouds. Just
Death Shroud.
weapons.
Oh, the weapons, yes. They have the silent bodyguard rules, so they subtract 1 to my wound rolls on them if they have a character they're protecting.
Yeah. They're going to be 9 inches away from these buggers. So let me... So they will be... Oh, dang it. I forgot to do something.
Go on.
This. I keep forgetting these. Capture enemy outpost. And defend stronghold. Well, I'm already doing that with defend stronghold already.
Yeah, at the end of your opponent's turn, so it's possible I could deny you it.
Possible.
So we'll see, though.
So anyhow, where was I? Oh yeah, 9 inches puts me to... Yeah. Okay.
Putting them right there.
Yep.
Okay, let me know when it's the end of your movement, because I have something to do there.
Yep. Okay, that's all my movement done.
Alright, so I'm going to spend a command point to burn Rapid Ingress, which allows me to deep strike do a deep strike unit at the end of your turn. So I'm going to bring down the Einhart down on your back line if I could figure out a good spot to put them. Which might be more difficult than I wanted to. I can...
Yeah, because I cover this whole area, so it's like, yep. You're not getting me through that way.
Well, there is some space. It's just like before, though, that... It's a question on how many could actually fit in there. So we'll see. Can I actually do that? Like I said, I probably could put some there. I actually need some dice, dang it, to just keep track of this. See what kind of area. See if it's actually worth burning the command point. And if it doesn't seem like it... Okay, so yeah. Probably can't do it in that case. Or at least a little bit. So where's 9 inches from here? So yeah, not enough room actually, we'll just say. So maybe I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. So it'll be the other one you're going to use.
No, I'm not going to Overwatch there. I think I'm still going to use it more for the middle here. I'm just going to deploy them in the back middle so they can maybe fight in the center somewhere. I just got to make sure, again, they're outside 9 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Which they're good there, just up along the edge of that building. That's where I think I'll put them. Alright, so you may carry on with your shooting while I get these guys in place.
Yep. So first off will be these gentlemen who could see him. So first off, 2 plague bolters. Since they didn't
Alright,
move,
then.
they stood still.
Yeah, who are they shooting at?
The lone Hecator warrior there.
Alright, so who... Oh yeah, you're shooting with your blight haulers, is it?
No, it's them, the plague marines.
Alright,
Back
then.
with the bolters.
Alright. So I'm just wondering, do they have rapid fire? Because that would be outside rapid fire anyway. Although he's probably dead, I think it's safe to say, unless they have... They're limited to weaponry, because melted gun probably can't reach. I don't know the range of the blight launcher. And one of them has a straight-on flail.
Yeah, he's got a flame pistol, the melter gun, and we got a blight launcher.
So yeah, how many of those weapons can actually reach him in that case?
Well, the blight launcher can reach you to 24, so he can reach you.
And then the
one
with the bolt gun?
Yeah,
Alright,
24. Then. So they're good.
Roll him up.
So first off, the 4 shots from the plague bolters.
Yep,
They're on freeze, but they've got lethal though.
Yeah, that was good.
So that's 3 hits.
3 hits.
Off you go. Yep. Needing 5s because you're toughness 5. Oh no, you're toughness
tough 5.
3.
Well, yeah,
now because you're in my corruption.
Yeah, are you still still strength 4 though?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Only wound. No EP.
All right, so let's see. Does he live? Okay, he's good.
And the blight launcher, it's only 2 shots. It has lethal hits.
All right, what do we get? There's
So
one
that's
lethal.
automatically. Yep.
And
And
then
the
what's
other one?
Strength is
Strength
6,
6.
so you're
Yep.
on 3s.
Ooh, 2 wounds and -1. 2 damage
Alright.
each, but Bill and 1 will
2
just kill you.
2 5s.
He's
Yep,
gone.
He's dead. And that's a grudgeon. There's a
Maybe a
grudgeon.
But it means now it's cutting your OC out.
Yeah, that only matters for the next turn at least, but I did not at least denied you grabbing the point.
Right. Plague Marine Melter is
All
going
right,
against your.
Yep,
going
you're just
against your,
barely in range.
Yep, going for the Sagittar.
Yep, no melter bonuses, alas, but still toughness 10, or at least -1 toughness, so
Never mind, I missed.
Aw.
Right. Blight. Firing his little spittery shenanigans. Let me get his thing out.
What are you shooting?
Where is it? The blight thrower. The heavy blight launcher. So 6 shots.
Yep, hit on 3s, and what are you shooting at?
Why Well, I need to smack him, don't I?
Yeah, he will at least recover, and then I have to do another battle shock roll for him at least. He
Yep.
still has more objective control than me at least.
Yep. So if I fire on him and charge him.
Yeah, because the Sagittar is almost gone at least. 1 hit point left.
Yeah, I'll fire them at the Sagittar. Hopefully we'll go blow up and take another one of them out. Force a battle shock.
And wound
But
Morty.
he's battle shocked if I remember correctly.
Well, either way, the battle shock doesn't matter. It only matters if I use a stratagem in this case.
Mm-hmm. But if I go for these buggers, I could kill them off because if I remember correctly, you've only got 2+ armor save, haven't you? These gentlemen?
Yep, they're 2+ armor save.
I could force it to 4+ and hopefully wipe out at least 6 of you.
We'll see what happens. They're ignoring modifiers, keep in mind. So the toughness that you're bringing them down doesn't matter there. And they're toughness 6. They're toughness 6.
No, it's just the That's just the AP I'm thinking of.
Yep, and also they have a special bodyguard ability just like your Death Shroud, so keep that in mind. So -1 to wound if you're higher strength than their toughness. So keep that in mind. They're going to be tricky to take out.
Yeah, until these guys come and ignore that and go, yeah, that doesn't work on us. We kill for fun. So it's like, yeah, we're ignoring that.
Well, I'm basically ignoring modifiers on me. They're not affecting you.
Yep. So, yeah, I'll fire me missiles at the, I could see that one, but I don't have enough to kill him. But he is toughness down. It's a lot of choices, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm curious. Did you fall back with the Blight Haulers, or what did you do with them?
They're still in combat with him, remember?
Okay. I just didn't know if you were falling back or not.
Well, if I fall back, I couldn't shoot.
Alright, I just wasn't sure.
No, they're still in combat because they're vehicles. They can't,
They can fall back.
Yeah, but that means I can't shoot.
Yep, that's fine. Although I think it's possible for them to shoot out of combat, only at other vehicles though, or... Actually, yeah, big guns never tire, they could still technically shoot, I think. So
I'll take a look at the building, because I'm pretty sure they don't.
Yeah, vehicles and monstrous creatures I think could still shoot at other vehicles if they're locked in combat, or... They just can't shoot at infantry there, you just get a -1 to hit. Big guns never tire is what the rule is called, so I'm pretty certain that's it.
Yeah, but they can't shoot, can they? Oh, yeah, they can shoot in combat now. Ugh. I forgot, we can shoot.
Yep, if they're considered a vehicle.
Yep, which they are. Yep, they're considered a vehicle.
Yep, -1 to hit, though, is the only thing, and I think they're limited on what they could target. Let me just see if I can find it.
Yeah. Yep, I'm actually going to fire the Blight Hauler at the, I'm going to fire at the Hecator Warriors, actually.
What's shooting at the Warriors?
The Blight drone.
But a Blight drone, yeah, that's fine there.
They're going to fire these Hecator Warriors here on the third objective.
Alright, you have the Blight launcher there?
Yep, so 6 shots.
Yep. Do it to it there. Alright, do your shots.
Hit.
Threes.
Yep.
Three lethal.
Yep, and 1 missed.
Alright, roll the R2 there. Their toughness 5 versus your 8, so threes.
Actually, the toughness 4. Remember, Urgel's gift's still running rampant.
Alright, 2s then.
Yep. So another 1. So that's 4 wounds at -2.
Yep, -2, so I need 6s.
Yep.
No 6s, I think that wipes them all out.
Yep, so that means that now area is no longer contested.
Yeah, no longer contested, but I will rally at the start of my turn, then have to roll Battle Shock for the Sagittarius, so it could still control it. It just would have to pass the... It would have to pass this Battle Shock test again.
Yep, and these guys are going to fire at him since we found out we could. Weird.
Alright then, -1 to hit though, keep that in mind.
Yep, but I have ability, when I'm firing vehicles, I get +1 to wound. So...
You still have to hit though.
Yep. Starting with the spitters, so I get 9 shots with this. $18 on 4s.
Alright.
Quite a lot here.
And which weapon was this?
The spitter.
Okay, so those should be lethal hits then, right?
Yes, they are. So that's 2 through.
Alright, roll the R4.
So I need 4s because I get +1 to try and wound you. Because you're a vehicle.
Yep, and against toughness 10, so yeah. So that would be 4s, right?
Yep. And that's another 2 more with no AP. So that's 4 wounds, normal AP, and it's 1 damage per hurt.
What was the AP 1?
AP 0. It's 1 damage per wound.
Okay, so 3s.
Ooh,
Okay,
2
take
more
2.
wounds.
Down to 4. What's next?
Next is the missile launchers, which are going to be crack. So it's
All right.
3 dice. So they get 1 shot each. 4s. 1 hit. So this is strength 9 versus toughness 10, is that correct?
Well, -1 for the nurgliness. So
Yep.
toughness 9, I think now.
Yep. And I get +1 because you're a vehicle, so that means I need a 3.
You need 3.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Minus
AP
2.
2. All right,
Yep.
so 5s.
Damn
There.
it.
I
And then
blocked
the
the
melter
shot.
melter. And then 6 multi-metal shots, so this should hopefully finish you.
Let's see. The tough 8? Oh, there's strength 9, so that's might melt something.
So 3 wounds, 3 hits. No lethals because melters don't have lethal.
All right, roll them up. 3s again.
That should be...
Well, toughness 9 for strength 9.
Yep.
And then
but
plus
remember
1, so 3s.
Yep. So that's 2 automatic damage plus D6.
Oh, yeah, because you melt a
Melter too.
range.
Yep.
All right.
So you're
And
down...
AP4 is it? If it's AP4,
Yep.
I can't block it then.
Yeah, 4.
All right, 2
So-
plus whatever.
It's gone.
All right,
You
so
go
does
boom.
it explode?
Nope.
Nope, no explosion, so it's gone. That's a grudging. That's 2 grudges on you now.
Well, it's kind of expected, isn't it?
2 grudges. Maybe I'll actually hit something now.
Right, Morty will fight... Let's see, do they have the ability to muck about with stuff, these guys? Or is it
What
on
do you
the
mean?
calls unit? Like,
What do you mean?
AP, like AP and all that.
I don't know what you mean. They get -1 to wound if the weapon has higher strength than them. They
All
just need to be. They just need to be with a character.
All right. Right, well, he could see through the window and see these lots, so he's going to go full bore on the Harvian guard.
All right, they will get covered though because half them is behind the wall.
Yep.
All right, feel free to fire.
Yep. So I'll start with the plague burst mortar. So there's 10 of you, so that's plus 2 dice to the begin with.
Yep. All right, so we
Then I gotta
already
roll
got 2 dice there, and roll the d6 or whatever
And-
you're rolling.
I'll go also get another 3 because that's his basic startup.
All right, roll the d6 and see what we get. I'll spawn 3 more for you.
So let me, need see 1 dice to roll, see how much extra I get. Another 2 more.
Let's see. So let's see. You get 3
2.
plus 2, and then you get 2 more. So there you go.
Yep. So 4s.
You're not 4s.
Yep.
Are you
And
actually
1
hitting on
is...
4s? Because it's
Yeah.
not. You got direct line of sight there. It should be on 3s, right?
Oh, yeah, be freeze, yeah, because I got direct line of sight, so... Now, 1 is lethal because 6.
Yep.
And last but not least,
There's toughness 6 versus, well,
strength 8.
yeah, -1 to wounds, so still hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Or wound on 4s.
That's another
Oh,
2 more.
That was, yep, 2 more.
Yep, yep. Hate when that happens.
AP?
That's minus AP1, but it's 2 damage a pop, so any fails could be a death shot.
So 3s. So
One dead.
One goes down.
And his next weapon is the entropy cannon on the front. And then I've got the... Yep, so this weapon, only one shot. One only. It's crap, but if this hits, it's not going to be a nice day for you.
Okay, yeah, you have 2 entropy cannons as a note, a heavy slugger, and then a plague burst mortar to start with.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind for however many shots you're rolling.
Yeah, these are the 2 entropy cannons. So one hit, one missed.
All right, it is strength 10. So, yep, I'm toughness 6. I'm ignoring modifiers, so that's still force the wound due to my bodyguard trait. There you go. AP 3 was it?
Yep.
And yeah, D6 plus 1, so if I fail the 4 plus, it dies. Or what? AP 3 rather is it 5?
5s.
Okay, then 5s.
Nope.
No one gone.
Yep. And then the heavy sluggers, 4 shots. All hit. But this time you can't use your bodyguard thing because this weapon's weaker than you.
Alright, so 5s then.
It's strength 5 versus toughness 5, is that correct?
Toughness 6.
So yeah, 5s. Ooh, 2 wounds and -1. 1 damage apiece though.
Alright, so 3s. Yep, that's 1 more down.
Jesus! You've really that unit's taken a pounding.
It's not lasting very long, is it?
Nope. Now for the death shrouds.
Alright, what range weapon do they have there, if any?
They have a 12-inch range. Might be out, but let's see.
Yep, you deep strike within 9, so you should be in range.
Yep. So, they're all in range. So, that is... And what's my leader got? The Lord of Contingent. What's he got? In weaponry. Oh yeah, he has no weapon. He has no shooting weapons. Only the death shot has got shooting weapons. Weird.
Yep, let's see. Are the ones in back able to shoot, though?
I think one of the back isn't. The corner one, I believe.
Okay, 2 of them probably can't, it looks like, so 4 of them should be able to.
Yep. 4d6, but they've got anti-infantry 4+4, and they ignore cover, pistol, and torrent. Torrent do.
Torrent's just the auto hits. That's why it has no ballistic skill.
Ah, right. So, let's roll these 4 dice. Let's get them together.
Yep, D6 hits, is it? Yep, D6.
Yep.
How many shots do we get? Alright, so 7, 8, 9, 10 total.
10. Yep. I think that's a bit too much.
1 more, I think, gotta get rid of.
Yep.
There you go. Automatically hit. And what's the strength on these things?
They are strength 3, but they have anti-infantry 4, so on a 4, I wound you.
Alright then.
Well, I crit you on a 4, but crit doesn't matter with this weapon.
Just wounds is all we need to know.
Yep. Quite a lot, I say.
Yep. You got 7. You got 7 there. And what's the AP on these things? No AP.
No AP.
1 damage.
Yep.
So 2s.
One wound.
Just 1 wound. So at least he's not dead, which means something.
Yeah, but you've taken a bit of a pound, and your attack power's taken a bit of a hit.
To say the least.
Now for Morty. I'm going to use his Rotwind on them.
Yep, that's all you have there.
Yep. So 3 normally, plus 1 because you're no longer above. Are you above 5?
Let's see. I have 7. So if it's a blast, you still get +1. Yep.
Yep.
So D6 plus 4.
Yep, so far.
So 5
Ooh.
more. So we get 2 more there.
Yep. Hitting on 2s. With lethal hits as well. Okay, 1's got through you. That one's missed. That one's missed. Okay,
All
these
right.
2.
And let's see, what's the strength on this?
7.
Strength 7. So 4's the wound because of the bodyguard trait.
Yep. I got 3 more.
AP 2, I think it said it was.
Yep.
And how much
1
damage?
per. 1 damage. You missed 1. 4 wounds, remember?
I saw 2 and 2 3s. So where's the 4th one coming from?
That was the lethal hit.
Oh, the lethal hit. All right.
Yeah.
Then it was -2, right? So 1 wound there so far. So that kills 1. And what about this one?
Yep. Another wound.
All right. So 1 dies and then wound on another one.
Yep. They might be having some issues, aren't they?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Yep. So now it's charges. A Death Shroud are going to charge your Health Guard. Morty's going to charge your Health Guard. He's charging your Hecator Warrior there. And these guys will charge your Secretary over there.
Yep, just keep in mind you got quite a charge there for these guys now.
Yep. So it'll be 10.
So Morty's basically automatically in, because yeah, he's within like an inch. What else is charging him?
He's charging that.
Alright, so yeah, that's automatic there. And then, where are these guys charging, if any?
Charging the Sagittarian.
Alright then, so that you'll need... Snake Eyes will be a fail there.
Yep. So let's start with the Death Shroud needing a 10. This is going to be the hard one.
You have a command point. There you go.
You made it. Okay, so let's measure this up.
Yeah, probably the front row without a doubt. I don't know about the other one. Well, actually, they should all be able to, because you rolled 11 there, so that's extra point of movement to just getting position.
Yep. The front row will definitely be in. Along with the back row.
Yeah, probably just those 2 there, maybe.
Yeah, just those 2, but the rest of them are in. Ah! Son of a bitch. And then Morty, as long as he doesn't roll Snake Eyes, he's in.
He should be in no matter what.
Yeah, but under the rules, if I roll double 1, it cancels an instant fail because like, he slipped.
No, I don't think Snake Eyes fails. It just determines how much movement you have to work with for like getting on an objective or something.
Now, the one onto the Hecator Warrior. Yep, he's in.
All right. Yeah,
and then
what did you roll? Because that might be important for the other 2 trying to get melee.
No, I haven't done that one yet. I haven't done that one yet. That was for him.
Okay, then.
Now it's the Blight Crawlers.
Yeah, just for the sake of this charge, we'll get these guys to stop being on top of each other.
Yep. 8 inches.
Okay, that should be enough for all of them, maybe, but we'll see.
Yep. Oh, yeah, easy. So, that's that. So, let's start up with the first fight, which would be the Death Shroud.
Alright, take your attacks there.
Yep. So, the local changes with them has the ability called... What's that plague name again? Here it is. He has the Deadly Pathogen, which means he gets a bonus strength and attack to his characteristic.
Is this on your character then?
Yep. So he's going to use Strike. So he gets 6 attacks.
Yep, you can re-roll the hit roll for the entire squad, it looks like.
Yep. So I need another 2 more. Right. Hitting on 2s, but he's got lethal hit, so you know what that means.
Hitting on 2s for the Lord, yep.
Yep. Okay, that's a lethal hit.
1 missed. Now roll the other ones.
Yep, and I can reroll 1s because I'm next to Morty.
Well, you already get to reroll hits. Oh, yeah, the wounds, yeah, reroll ones.
Yeah.
What's the strength of
1
these
there.
things?
Strength 8.
Okay, so just 4's to wound there because of the bodyguard.
Yep, but I get to reroll this one because of Morty.
There you
That's
go.
2.
AP.
So that's AP minus 2, but 3 damage. So basically, got a lop off a head.
Alright, so AP2 you said?
Yep. The 4s.
Okay,
That's
so
2 dead.
2 are gone.
And then the rest are now for the Death Shrouds themselves. They have Man Reapers. They will use Strike, so they get 4 attacks per man. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 times 4. 16.
Alright.
Eight, 10. Ooh, yeah, way too many.
5, 10, 15, yeah. Clear it out.
Let's see.
5,
Yep.
10, 14, 18 now.
Oops, 2 out. Right. Hitting on 2s. Reroll the 1 because my lord's there. All hit. Strength 8, so I need 4s because of your bodyguard shenanigans.
Yep.
Oh, wait a
So
minute.
let's...
Yep.
What?
Yep, that's alright. So, move them. So that's... Ow! Okay, that's minus 2 damage a pop.
Alright then, so 4s. Let's see if they all get wiped. Well, actually, I might need to roll these in pairs because if any of these start getting on the calls, that's going to complicate things, so...
Yep.
So, yeah.
So, I think that's
So
the
1,
squad
2,
dead.
3, 4, 5, 6, and then whatever's on the call.
Yep.
Because he has the involve save. That's a bit of the problem. Why I should have done those in smaller pairs.
And then Morty will be going on the call. Since, well, he's part of that squad. And I'll be using Swipe because... Should I use Strike? How much health have you got left?
Well, that's the thing there. I should have done that in smaller batches to see how much life was left on him there. So, let's see. 4 of the guard just died, and then I'll have to re-roll these 3 just to see if the call just dies or not.
Yep, okay. So we roll 3 of them.
Yep, just see. He has involve, or he has a 5+ involve anyway, it looks like.
Which doesn't really matter.
Well, that's... yeah, he gives a 5+ involve to the entire squad, not that matters. I'm just wondering if he had his own. Nope. Looks like it was just a 5+ involve, so let's see. And he's saving on 3, so apparently he probably would have likely been dead there.
Yep, so 5s... So 2 wounds are gone. How many wounds you got left? 2, isn't he?
Yep, 2 wounds left.
Oh, I'm gonna swipe you. 15 attacks.
Alrighty.
Right, so 10, 5. Yep, get rid of these lot. 2's the hit, but 6's are lethal. Right, let's separate them up. So these 3 are automatic.
Alright, and then, what is it? 2s was it the hit?
Yep. So these 3 are gone. Strength 7. But you've got no bodyguards, so...
Yep, so probably
So,
threes or whatever you got there. What's the toughness on the call?
remember he's -1 because of the no-go gift that's going on.
No, he still ignores
Oh yeah,
modifiers, so he's still tough 5.
Yep, so freeze. -1. So it'll be 4+.
4s. He's probably dead. And how much damage is this do?
1 per wound. He's out of here.
He's pretty much dead.
That's your warlord gone.
Yeah, probably would have been a different story if I got to do the damage I needed to on the vehicles.
Yep. But so it's consolidation. So towards you and these gentlemen, well, obvious reasons. Oh yeah, you get any more grudges on Morty because technically he just wiped your unit.
I already got grudges on him, yeah.
Yeah. Hey. Now over here, 3 attacks from the blight probe.
Yep, alright, make your attacks.
Yep, let's go check how many attacks I get.
I think it was what, 4 something each, was it? 4 attacks
3 attacks.
each. No, 4 attacks at 3+.
Alright.
Oh, for the... Yeah, are you referring to the blight haulers?
Yeah.
Yep, 4 attacks each.
No, I'm referring to the blight drone.
Oh, that one? Oh, that I wasn't looking at. So yeah, 3 attacks there.
Yeah, about to say, hang on a bloody minute. Right. This has lethal hits. 1 hit.
Alright, toughness 4.
I'm 6, so freeze. Wound -1. So you need to save this or he's going to get eaten.
5s. Nope, he's
Nope.
gone.
Now these guys on your Sagittaire.
Alright, this time they have 4 attacks.
Yep. So that's 12 attacks. How many dice we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, another 2. Right, 1 lethal hit. So that goes through. That failed, and that failed.
Alright then. And what's this?
And
oh, yes, it's toughness 9, so it's probably hitting off wound on 5s, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Because unfortunately, the +1 against vehicles only works when I'm shooting.
Nom 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 nom.
That's not bad. 4 extra wounds. That's 5 wounds in total.
Yep, no AP was it?
Hang on. AP 1.
Okay, so 4s. So
Wound gone.
only 1 wound, alright. So this one took his first point.
Mm-hmm.
It will attempt to strike back with its measly 3 tire tracks. So 4s on 5s and then strength 6.
Yep.
Alright, 5s. Nothing there.
Yep. Well, that was a brutal turn against you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I only killed 1 model, I think. Ooh, yeah, 1 actual vehicle and, what, 2 Plague Marines, I think, from my turn of shooting? So it didn't work out very well.
And for me, I kind of wiped out your bodyguards and wiped out your tanks.
Yeah, I still have some Bronchier to bring in there, which could maybe do something.
If you could, right, let's go to secondary missions first.
For yours there?
Yep.
So you
first
don't
off, in your turn, if you control 1 or more objective marks, which I do.
Yeah, in your opponent's deployment zone, remember?
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't have my base yet. It's the defense stronghold, which will take effect at the end of my next turn.
Yep. I'm gonna use my once per turn to get rid of that one, cause
yeah, that was supposed to be in the command phase when you first drew it, basically. So don't burn your command point there. You're just discarding it.
Yeah.
Because you could discard it anyway at the end of your turn, so you don't need to burn a command point or anything like that.
Yep. And I've just looked at the time, and we have reached well over a 2-hour mark.
Yep, although it seems I still have some heavy weapons left, but it looks like this might become a quick rout if I don't do some damage in the next turn, though.
Yep. So, how do you want to do this? Do you want to call timeout and come back to finish this, or do you want to continue and finish it?
Yeah, we'll see what next week brings, because again, I still have some heavy weaponry. I probably won't be able to... I probably will still lose there, but there's a chance I could do a lot of damage next turn, maybe. We'll see.
Yep. So, yes, guys, like we said, we're only doing 2 hours because of time constraint on my part, because it is nearly 2 in the morning for me here in the United Kingdom, while it's 10 o'clock at your time off?
9:30.
9:30, so yeah. So it is early mornings for me. So we will actually, you know what? Let's continue on it, because I don't think there's gonna be many left, because you only got 9 men left to come on.
Yeah, but they are anti-tank weaponry basically, so they have anti-vehicle 2+. They literally can erase these vehicles pretty well.
But it's the others that are coming in that's the problem.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there, though.
Yep. So yeah, actually we'll end the video here. So I hope you've all enjoyed this one half of the battle. The second half will actually be released sometime in the week. So you will see the second half when, it's not like early in the morning for me to, sleep.
And the second half might be really short there if I fail again on my damage. We'll see.
Yep. So if you like the videos, please like, share, subscribe, ring the dinner bell, and I'll leave a link to my buddy's channel in the description below. So if you want to watch his videos and watch his side of the events, you're well and welcome to do so. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.
Take it easy.